concept of the multiverse, the concept of alternative universes with alternative laws of physics. If there was something that they could do that might open up a door to a parallel universe, you don't think they would do it?
Smell.
Banana.
Correct. Next.
Oh! No!
Do you think she knew she was getting set up?
She should have.
How do you not see that coming? Especially after, like, you notice, like, his 2 feet are on the cushion around your shoulders now.
And it's being filmed.
Yeah. Either that or just full retard.
Could be a nanny
Let's
cam.
go with the secondary. Let's go with the secondary.
Camp? I don't know. It was a good fart though.
Fucking sound clip.
Sorry. So Dom, who so helpfully pointed out, I didn't tweet the show. I'm in the middle of publishing a tweet. And I totally screwed up the Rumble thing again. I'm good at that. I am super good at that. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? It's been a while since we've all hung out.
2 weeks. Shit. Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Thank God it wasn't long enough.
It's been 2 weeks.
All right. Steve wants a longer break.
Bye, Steve.
Yeah.
So what have I been?
It's
what have
the
I
season
missed
of
with
joy.
What's with the 75? What's with the 75 up in the top corner there?
It's episode 75.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Are we going to start
What do you know?
putting numbers up in the
Oh,
corner?
so that's how you're gonna
Actually,
keep
since
track.
it's like since it's in your screen, that's how many like things you've sucked. 75.
Whoa! Hey! There we go.
And of course, Dermy's not here
You forget
tonight.
I have powers.
Still working on that tweet, but so who cares about the shit coin going south? The Hawk
I'm so
Tuah- the
I'm
Hawk
so
Tuah
I'm
coin.
shocked. I am shocked. I had such faith in Hawk Tuah, girl.
Appalled.
I-
Surely she seems so.
I think she
like a
got set
stand-up
up.
character.
I don't know if Steve got up because he like has someone at his door, or if he's just like, I don't know what a shit coin is. I'm
The
out.
Hawk Tuah girl. She's at his door.
Oh, this is why he's trying to get you to. Never mind.
Sorry, I had to turn my fan higher, dude. Like this computer's burning my room up.
Well, and we haven't gotten any decent weather. It's still fucking 80 degrees out.
Really? Wow.
Damn.
Bro, I leave at like 4:30 in the morning and I still don't wear a jacket.
Damn.
It's chilly for Florida right now in the morning. I mean, I got up this morning. It was like 45 degrees outside. That's chilly for Florida.
Stop bragging.
Yeah, you should see the people wearing parkas, though. That's what kills me.
People wearing parkas
Yeah,
And
when it's like 40
Orlando?
degrees out.
in Florida.
Yes. They don't know what to do when it gets cold. I mean, there's actually sometimes there have been flurries up in Jacksonville and the entire city freaks out.
Hey, it actually worked.
I don't know. I like a chick in a parka. Just saying.
Just a weird South Park thing.
No.
Hmm.
The little fucking hood up with the fur around. It's all good.
The boots with the fur.
This isn't a hip hop song.
Have you guys seen the albino hoe song?
What?
It's so bad. If I see it, I'll.
The
Pull it
albino
out.
host on. No.
But you know how like they've got like those nasty
Oh, Lord
chicks
help me.
singing into the microphone that's hanging from the ceiling, and they're saying some of the most nastiest shit. Well, they've got one like that, but this time it's just an albino, and I find it amusing because it's like the exact opposite of every other time that happens. Almost done with my tweet here. I can't talk and think and all that at the same time.
I'll be done with my tweet before you are.
As he hits enter. I heard that shit.
Done.
Oh,
I just did it too.
Oh no! What did he say?
I'm doing something. No, I was just published something.
So yes, we've got Kellen here who did not call us late in Destiny, so I don't feel so bad for pulling it 1 minute later than on time. And yes, I don't tweet out the show. I am terrible. And yes, I have been wearing braces for over 2 years now. I have to set an appointment because it's about time for them to come off. But yeah, so I don't care about shitcoin. Have you seen all the posts about people like losing like $35,000? People claiming to
Yeah,
put
and who the hell does that? Who would invest that much money in Hawk Tuah girl?
I don't
I
know if I
mean-
believe a single person who says that.
Get in, get the fuck out.
I
That's what they
don't
do.
even understand what the hell happened. It's just like,
So she started the coin. And
Well,
when you
yeah,
start
I got
the coin,
that,
You
but,
allot all the
like-
coins to your people.
yeah,
And then her
Mhm.
people just dumped it as soon as people started buying it. So they all made
Mhm.
thousands of dollars while leaving everyone else with the fucking bag.
it doesn't seem like a scheme at all. It seems very up and up.
Yeah, it was totally legit, people.
I mean,
I
look,
was-
when I consider like, getting financial advice or
Seems
investment
legit.
advice, I first call up 1-800 Hawk Tuah.
I was pissed when I found out that I couldn't dump all my stocks on the 31st for a loss. And then rebuy back in January 2nd. They don't
Couldn't you-
allow it.
When could you do that?
Huh?
Could you do it on like
No, you
The
can't
18th?
you can't do it that like if you do it like you have to they don't allow you to write it off as a loss because like I guess you used to be able to.
yeah.
And
That's
then
right.
they like everyone
You
cut
lose
out,
money in
they're
the stock
like,
market,
yeah,
you're
fuck
fucked.
off.
It's like going
Yeah.
gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a loss.
Well, no, you used to be able to write it off as a loss.
Really?
And
When?
I changed it. So I'm just learning about this shit, but it was around like 2001. They changed all that.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. We'll be talking about market fraud later. But Kel says Hawk Tuah is an orange juice princess from the Mossad clan. And I've heard these.
Huh.
I've heard these rumors.
Oh,
It's how people try to, what's the word? Explain away her rise to fame for simply talking about spitting on a dick.
So I read that comment Kel said, and that is not what he said. Just saying.
I Played it safe.
He took some. I was gonna say he
I
took
am
some
not-
artistic liberties with the.
I am not full retard like this guy. Here we go. Put your tinfoil hats on. We've got a fucking weirdo.
Oh, I like my Santa outfit. God dang it! God dang toilet. Tinfoil hat
Santa
eating
can stay.
motherfucker.
We don't-
So wait, is this going to be Ice Wall? Why does it look like Steve?
Who
Steve,
looks,
are
oh,
they-
this guy looks like Steve. Nah.
Yeah, put a hat on. If that guy put a
Dude,
hat
Trump-
on,
Trump, that other dude.
All right, hold on. All right, let's listen to what he's got to say.
Have you heard what Gene Ho said?
So Gene Ho, Trump's personal campaign photographer, 2016, editor-in-chief of George. Keep that in
is
mind.
George still around?
I don't know. I don't think so, but keep that in mind because I have something else.
Gino, who was this guy's personal photographer? Wait to hear this.
But this is a law that I think Donald Trump should sign into law if he should become president again. And I think it's a pretty good idea. Imagine if Donald Trump signed into a law something to the effect of that anyone who ever faked their death in the past can come back and not be harassed at all. The media couldn't contact him. People can't contact him unless they want to talk to.
Wouldn't that be like considered tax evasion and like, oh, you're dead. So now all these bills and everything, like, wouldn't there be some sort of penalty of that?
There's potential fraud issues, but I'm trying to understand the nature of the law he thinks he's crafting. Because right now it says you don't get harassed by the public, but he's not talking about the government just yet, is he?
Now, bro.
He's talking about. So he'll explain that. He'll explain that.
Okay.
To them, they could just come back and live a peaceful life. But the thing is, and again, I'm saying I'm not implying anything, but think about how wonderful this could be so that it extends to anyone that wants to retire from a certain profession. For example, look at all the people in showbiz or music or whatever that they just hate their lives because the fame wasn't what they thought it would be, and they just want to leave, but they can't leave.
That's a very interesting thought.
Look at this.
Oh my God. Are we doing this?
And I think this dude's serious.
You have there, Gene, especially in light of what I've been posting lately.
What? Hold on. Devil's saying the link didn't work, but yet here are you guys.
What link? The one on Twitter? I'll check it.
I don't know. Did I do the wrong Twitter link? I think he's saying the wrong restream. Oh, Twitter's working. Anyways, I resent it, Devil.
Oh, you're talking.
So, yeah.
oh,
He is saying Donald Trump is Elvis Presley.
that's interesting.
Not only what I've been posting lately, but what someone else has been posting lately. Now, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I found my smoking gun. I really did.
Oh my God.
Notice the Instagram name.
I can't read that.
Flat Earther.
What does it say? The fit. Oh my
The
God.
fittest flat earther.
Oh my God.
The smoking gun that you won't have any doubt. But I got to put it in my subscription area for the time being because I need to test the waters on how strict and censored they're going to be about it. So if you want to know the real deal that isn't him, that's just the decoy, you should go subscribe.
So what do you guys think? The king is back.
Are they saying that Trump is Elvis?
Yes.
Elvis would be 90 next year.
So in the beginning of this motherfucker's argument, it was, what if somebody didn't like the fame, so they faked their death to come back and live a life in peace? Why the fuck would Elvis kill himself to become the president?
Hey,
Well,
Ruben.
The other
Just
thing
say-
is, this is the editor of George Magazine. Who created George Magazine?
Who
Well,
the fuck
okay.
is George?
So George Magazine, Steve, you were pretty. I was young then.
Ah.
George
I
Magazine was
remember when
started
he
by
died.
the one and only JFK Jr.,
Yep.
which is something that all the Q-tards thinks that George JFK Jr. is alive.
Yep.
And so they're all going to think that that's what this guy's talking about, which
Yep.
should be able to come back from the dead.
That's why he said it's not what you think. That's why he said that, because he's the editor of George, which I didn't think was still around.
I've seen this guy. He was the one who did that Giants exist freaking video that was nuts.
You're on.
The
a-
Well,
AI one
no,
with
that's
the,
true.
like,
We
what?
saw Steve. We've seen Steve and Static. We know giants exist.
You
No,
haven't
he-
seen her father.
He literally thinks that mountains were like
We're
desiccated corpses of giants that have turned to rock.
Steve and I are only 1/8 Nephilim. Did you guys see
Besides
that? Did you guys see that AI video with like the Nephilim and how like God sent the flood to take out the Nephilim and all the sinners?
No. Oh my God.
There's some pretty good AI stuff. Like it was animated, but it was like you just see all these waves taking out these giant demon giant things. It was entertaining, that's for sure. But that's right. Donald Trump is the king, baby. Uh-huh. You would think if he was Elvis Presley, he'd play some more Elvis songs.
Yeah. And you know, he's lost a little bit of his shake, rattle, and roll with the Trump dance.
Very
I mean,
much so.
remember the hips that, I mean, well, none of us do because we weren't alive, but like Elvis's hips were spurring like riots.
Well, at 90 something, your hips don't really move; they just break. You know, like,
That's true.
I was gonna
That's
say,
true.
That's why he's 90, because he just can't move like that. Just like how Kobe
Which is-
can't move like he did.
I mean, he's got 8 years older than Biden. He's still doing better. Hell, William Shatner's 92. Jesus Christ, he's doing better than Biden.
How you doing, Carl? I don't know what to think of that. Hell yeah, sup weekend pray gayers. Oh, pre-gayers. Okay. All right. There. We're working that's better.
Oh shit, I didn't check my lineup tonight. God damn it.
So what do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about assassinations? You want to talk about people having different takes on people having fun? You want to talk about customer service?
how about assassinating fun? Let's
Did
talk
you
about
see-
the assassination. That was pretty freaking crazy.
Did you see Devil's face when you said assassination, dude? He had a fucking crazy eye, fucking grin thing going on. It was like,
What are you talking about?
Where were you the last couple days, Devil?
Nothing to do with it.
Yeah, he was quiet. I had to check in on him.
hey, pull your beard. I need to make sure it doesn't like peel off.
No, he'd be wearing one of those masks. You haven't been seeing those videos with like the mask where you put the hoodie on and
Yeah. You can
Those are
trick
wild.
cameras. Those are crazy.
Poor man's Mission Impossible.
But
Hey,
they,
you know-
they look good on camera. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
they
know,
look
they
like
do
in real
look
life, but they look damn good on camera.
Hey, you know a new truck's only like $40 on Amazon, right?
A new truck?
Yeah. A ski mask and a plastic gun.
Oh, Jesus. Steve, did you know that there was some wild assassination in New York yesterday?
Yes, I work with people that suck. Just whoa,
What?
where'd Fractured go?
He said he'd be back.
He had to go cover his tracks from the assassination.
So
Oh,
yesterday,
the feds are
someone just
watching
shot
right
in
now.
cold blood out in the middle of public the CEO of United Healthcare. Feel however you want to feel about the CEO of United Healthcare. I don't think it should have went down that way. I don't think people should be celebrating his death.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I didn't really care until some weird shit started popping up for me today. Like, did you know him and his wife had been lived separately for years?
Yeah, I heard this.
He's also why did it move my highlight?
Because
They've updated this article since I last had this pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they have. It mentioned he had 2 kids as well. I'm not seeing that here anywhere.
The Matrix is being changed before us.
Yep. Because I was curious if it was a dad. And it said the father of 2 right here. Like this was literally of 2 was highlighted or something of the sort right there. That's weird. You would think it would even, well, no. I don't know how that technology works. Anyhow, so yes, he's been separated from his wife, living separately from his wife for years. And then also, let me switch on my plugin. He was facing a DOJ probe for insider trading.
Martha Stewart lived? Come on.
Hers was tax evasion, not insider trading, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, what was it? I thought it was insider trading for her.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What? Insider trading what? Her fucking utensils?
No, she had not just her business, but she invested in other stuff. But I can't remember. I just remember it was insider trading.
Here it is.
It wasn't
Yeah, because
until
Snipes was tax evasion.
yes,
She was found guilty of felony charges: conspiracy to obstruct, obstruction of agency proceeding, making false statements to federal investigators.
Yeah.
That was Brian Thompson's charges.
That's Martha. No, that was Martha.
No, it was yeah, her lying to them and stuff about her trading. It was to do with that.
So I'm leaning towards what Kel's saying here. So Kel says he was going to snitch, and we all know what that means. And you want to know what really sold that to me? It was this right
Was it the
here.
photo?
No. Photo of what?
Hillary Clinton was seen in New York.
Yeah.
No. This is what made me think it was an inside job. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield calls off emergency anesthesia cap. Now, I know this isn't United Healthcare, but this makes it look like this is trying to make it look like they're afraid of more assassinations of healthcare CEOs. The bullets with whatever were written on them that were supposed to match up, that might have matched up with a book name, but not really. I think that's all horse shit just to kind of cover it up. I think it was an inside job. And where is my thing? I have a thing. Here it is. I think it was an inside job. And we have links. We have potential links to politicians.
Oh, what a shock.
On February 21st, 2024, United Health discovered a cybersecurity breach on the same day Nancy Pelosi made her second purchase of call options in Palo Alto Networks, a cybersecurity company that was later chosen to investigate the breach. United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was killed by a masked gunman today in the middle of the federal investigation led by the U.S. Department of Justice. So you see here, this is her call option purchase made on the day that they announced that they had their internet breach.
I tell you, Nancy just is amazing at how she picks stuff right at the right time.
I know she's really damn good.
Yeah,
I think she's wasting her talents being in government. She needs
Yeah,
to just leave government entirely and just
Why isn't
become
she
a stock.
Yeah, she's just being day trader. She doesn't
Yeah,
even need to work for anybody.
Yeah,
she's like the Miss Cleo of freaking Wall Street, man.
that's a good analogy because we all know how reputable Ms. Cleo was.
Did she get busted for fraud?
I think she did.
How can you get busted for fraud when it clearly
did.
says across the bottom of those commercials for entertainment purposes only?
Call me now.
See. Oh, Miss Cleo's dead?
Too much headache.
Another assassination. Holy shit. It's all
She was
coming together,
53
boys.
years old. I wonder if she saw it coming.
So, you know what? Don brings up something interesting. Those pictures they put out, one of them, he looks like a woman. There's one where they've got like two fairly clear shots of the dude's face without anything in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the same guy. That
No.
looks like a very different person. So I don't know what they're doing. Now they're calling him a person of interest, and I'm like, no, you put out the wrong shit.
Was there
They've
sex
done.
on the
See,
grassy
that's
knoll?
the problem is people want to hear about this stuff, and you know the news is pressuring them because why is the news doing it now? Because they want the clicks. They're not interested in taking time to do an investigation. They want the instant dopamine hit. So they just want to get it out. Doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. And honestly, that screws up an actual investigation.
That's exactly what I was thinking like 2-3 hours ago. I was like, you know what? People need to sit on this shit. Like, there's no way you're going to find anything out. And actually, you want to know what? What else I thought after that? I was like, doesn't matter. In 2 months, we're never going to hear about this again. Like, it's going to be gone.
I mean, does anyone remember the Trump got shot at?
Well, and even so, because this is a CEO that most people don't care about anyways.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to just push this under the rug like nothing ever happened.
Well, I'll tell you who does care a good bit about it. Taylor Lorenz.
God, she's a nut job.
Oh, God.
Wow.
I have nut jobs to share.
That woman's gone full out like totalitarian commie.
Yeah,
I mean, holy
snake
crap.
Her tweets, I did retweet her saying she was broken earlier.
Well, first off, I'm surprised she didn't say something about the guy walking outside without a mask. She's still on that
raw
kick,
dogging.
you know? Yeah, raw dogging the air.
Is there any chance that's a troll? Is there any chance that is a troll?
I hate to say it, I don't think so.
Not with her. Anybody else, I'd say yes, but she is that freaking crazy. So,
You know, and it's
What if she is the next mukbang? What's that fucker's name? Fucking the fat guy.
Nikocado avocado.
Yeah. What if she is? The
She's 4 cheeseburgers away from starting to plump up. You could just see her as like what was that talk show host that was fat from Hairspray?
Ricky Lake.
Ricky
Lake. She is gonna be the next
I
Ricky Lake.
could have gone with Oprah.
She is
Kirstie Alley.
Fat from hair.
Kelly Clarkson.
yeah.
She was
She's-
in the movie Hairspray.
Yeah, she was in the movie Hairspray.
I
Yeah.
thought you were trying to say she was claiming she was fat from eating too much hairspray. I was like, what
That's
the
an
fuck?
alcoholic.
It's the hairspray that did it. It made me fat. Not the 4,000 pounds of macaroni and cheese. No, like literally, I see
apparently
her
the
plumping up.
food-
She's gonna have some panic attack and just start eating and never stop.
Yeah, I don't think I snagged any of the shit that she was saying. Make mental health institutions great again. That's all I can say, because she's not alone out there. She is not the only one doing.
What do you mean make mental health institutions great again? Like shock treatment? Like what the fuck
No,
are you aiming
because-
for?
No,
That's
we used to actually keep people in sanitariums. That's what it basically was, sanitariums, because they were a danger to the public. So they'd receive some sort of treatment, proper medication. But unfortunately, the entire system was poorly run, and I think it was Reagan that ended a
Yeah.
lot of the
Yeah,
It's
the
it's one-
sanitarian system.
It's one of the
And
things
then
I
after
disagree with
that,
them on.
yeah,
Do not-
that and
do
no
not-
fault divorce and amnesty.
Do not,
Um,
not make it great again. We're gonna be like, you're gonna have fucking locked up because the government deems them retarded.
Let's be
the
honest.
power
Steve's just
will be-
afraid he's going
we're
to be
gonna
the one they
protect. We'll
lock up.
protect you, Steve. You'll be okay. We'll keep an eye on you.
It's 50-50. They come for Steve day
Dude,
one.
they ain't gonna lock me up, dude. I probably built the place, so I know how to get out. But
But yeah, then basically it all became just pumping people full of drugs, and
which
it's
who knows what she's on? What kind
you
of
know she's
prescription
on a lot. I mean,
so it was the creation to the big rule of big pharma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That makes sense because you got rid of all the government subsidies for the mental asylums, whatever the hell you
Yep.
want to call them.
so someone saw an opportunity to get some money.
Yep.
I mean, legitimately, how old is actually Taylor Lorenz? I think she's like in her early 40s.
I think the Quartering Googled it on a show this week, and Wikipedia said somewhere around 40.
Yeah, so she's in that millennial age group.
Yeah.
And we all know the problems of that group.
So
Go fuck yourself. Wait, what?
slightly off topic. But what are we thinking about people still wearing masks these days?
Well, I live in Florida, and people have always done that because we do actually have an older population. So there are some actual immunocompromised people. But when I see someone in their car alone with a mask, I'm thinking like you're a COVIDian.
I'm thinking the people that I see in their 20s
Oh, I don't see that.
wearing their mask need
Oh
to.
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, there's I see them in the store. I was somewhere today. I was somewhere today where I saw someone wearing a fucking mask, and I was like,
It's coming back slowly, dude.
and they're like 20. They're like in early 20s. They need help. These people need
Yes.
help because they literally think they're gonna die.
Yeah.
Like literally, they freaking won. They've told us, they've admitted masks don't work. We knew it back when the pandemic was going on. If you can put a freaking mask on and still smell someone's smoke from their cigarette through that mask, it means it's not stopping smoke particles, and smoke particles are massively bigger than germs.
You fart through your jeans every fucking day.
Yeah, they had no effect. Absolutely none. Doubling masking doesn't matter. If
Okay.
it goes through one, it's going to go
Devil.
through a second one.
Devil, I don't think you trusted the science, and we all know the
Oh, God,
science
here we
was
go.
Dr. Fauci,
Here
who
we
will
go.
totally not receive a pardon.
If it was a real mask mandate, beards would have had to been shaved. Because I'm sorry, I've had to have a respirator fit test. By the way, I had to fucking shave because a real mask does not seal, or when you have hair,
Nope.
fucking breaking the seal.
And I had a massive beard in 2020, and they all told me to put the mask on, and I was like, "Go fuck yourself. This is pointless."
That'll
They
work.
would follow me around in the stores, and I would just laugh at them. Like, you look so fucking dumb right now, you little puppy. Like, fuck off.
This is a good question. What's more stupid? A person in their car alone wearing it, or a person out in public walking alone wearing it?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
You just
I don't
start
think
yelling
either is
at 'em
stupid
for
because
stealing oxygen.
neither is stupid because you don't know where COVID's going to hit you. I mean, that's the thing. It comes out of
God damn
nowhere.
it, Brad.
Dude, I'm
Sneaky
pretty
that
sure I
way.
have it
Oh,
right
it's
now,
gonna
which is why I
get
had
you.
to turn my fan on,
Gonna
because I
get
actually have a fever in the evenings now.
Can you
I
taste
just-
anything?
I just had COVID, what, a week and 2 weeks ago? Was it
No.
at this point? Like, yeah. It
So
was
you're dead,
stupid.
right?
Did you
Yeah.
did you actually test
Yes.
yourself?
Yeah, because I like the stuff they said you get when like your taste messing up and stuff, it started happening. So I did. I took the Wayne got home test, took it, said I got COVID. It was like 4 days I felt shitty, and then after that, it was just some respiration problems, and it was done. It was the most lamest shit. And I'm sitting there like, all these people fucking having panic attacks and crap.
I don't
was,
believe you.
Are you sure it was COVID or was it AIDS?
He's
It
got
was
the
COVID.
AIDS.
It may have been Mapox. Could
God,
have been
I hate-
Mapox.
I
Yeah,
hate to
COVID
catch that
pox.
shit again.
You don't want to get your monkeypox again?
You need to take your AIDS test.
Yikes.
No, I used to fucking. I used,
Okay, Magic Johnson.
I used to
That's
fuck
how you get
fuck
the
with
AIDS.
chicks,
He's
and I'd be
fucking.
all like, I'd be like, you don't have AIDS, do you? The fuck? That's good. I'd hate to catch that shit again. And I'm like, what the fuck? Helped from popping a grenade is all I know.
Did I hear someone's ceiling birds go off?
Might have
You
been
might
just me squeaking in my chair.
I was gonna say
okay.
you might have heard my fat ass adjusting my chair.
No, I thought I heard
Is this real?
is
How
what
are we
real?
supposed to
Is
know what
what
you're looking at?
I'm sorry. I'm just USA Today. Chi-Chi's restaurants to open 20 years after closure.
The pizza place?
No, Chi-Chi's, the Mexican place.
Titties about to open?
Yes.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yo.
And like Chichi Rodriguez?
Yeah, it was a Mexican restaurant in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. I know you guys don't remember this. You were children.
I bet you
vaguely
their hot
remember
wings are
Chi-Chi's,
better
but
than
that's just
Hooters.
because I knew the golfer.
Yeah, Chai Rodriguez. That was a WKRP reference, which again, probably no one knows what I'm talking about.
I remember the show barely. It had the bald guy
When-
that was funny. The two
That-
bald guys that were funny.
Howard Hessman was in it as Dr. Johnny Fever, and the radio station had a promotion for a turkey giveaway, and they threw the turkeys out of the helicopter because the general manager goes, I legitimately thought turkeys could fly.
You had to bring up the
I think
turkey.
I remember that show, yeah.
You had to bring up. You have no idea how pissed off I am that we find out people are fucking the turkeys in the Butterball factory.
Oh,
The
God
week I
damn
had
it.
to cancel the show.
That's why we don't buy butterballs.
Like I don't have any of that stuff because it's been a week and I completely forgot about it. It's been over a week.
You know, the worst part is, think about this. So when you buy the turkey, and inside the turkey, they generally keep like the frozen giblets and the gizzard and
No.
everything. What else is frozen in the butterballs now?
Oh, no.
Like a sperm bank.
Static is
Oh.
really regretting getting all of his turkeys with their asses still attached all these
What
years.
What about all those sensual PETA ads this last week? Like everyone's
What?
like,
Oh,
"You
God.
didn't
Those were
see it?"
fucked, dude.
People eating tasty
Why
animals
is
sensually?
fractured like in a 1950s radio? What happened?
So when I cleaned up around my area and I did a whole bunch of rearranging and shit, my computer's acting a little retarded. So I'm on my laptop right now and I'm using my headset instead of my usual microphone.
Okay.
Oh no!
Why I might sound a little weird.
Thought you were getting ready for a speech.
You
But you
never
didn't-
know.
You didn't see any of the like PETA ads on Twitter where like there were like cartoon ads.
No, I have no idea what you guys are
And, like,
talking about.
There's like the mom and the dad are stuffing the turkey, and
Yeah,
like,
and they're
"Wouldn't-
talking really raunchy. to
Wouldn't
each
you
other
like
and
to
shit.
be stuffed? And like
Yeah.
the kids are like
What?
outside the door of the kitchen.
Yeah, a bunch of like innuendo and stuff.
Cringe face. I was like, they're making Thanksgiving sexy. Like this isn't turning people off from eating the birds. Like
I legitimately have no idea what the hell you guys are talking about. I did not see any of this.
they
Does-
had
does-
a few of them where it was
does-
all like just getting. They were
It is
getting
here. It
off
is
stuff in the
Daily
turkey.
Mail. PETA slammed a weirdly sexual message about Thanksgiving.
Yeah. That's it.
Does anybody still eat stuffing or do they eat dressing?
Oh my god!
What?
I thought it was the same thing.
No,
Stuffing
dress-
is the stuff that's stuffed up the turkey's ass, then it becomes stuffing. If you put it
Yeah.
just in a dish, it's dressing.
Oh,
Yeah, technically, I
Oh.
still call it stuffing, even though it's not in
Yeah,
the
a lot of
turkey.
people
But
do.
I've
Yeah,
never,
same here.
we've never put it in the turkey. You keep the turkey
Yeah.
separate.
Yeah.
Really?
but when you buy it on the box, it says stuffing, no matter what you do with it.
Yeah, because like I said, it's just become the more natural way of saying it, but that's kind of the differentiation.
Okay,
I'm all about
I'm looking.
stuffing.
Oh my god, I'm looking at this ad right now. First off, let's talk.
Just stop it, Brad. Stop it.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking. I'm just talking about the multicultural family.
Yeah,
This sounds delicious.
we did that. That's what we did.
Yeah, I did a bacon cornbread cranberry stuff.
Devil, to answer your question,
Mhm.
I've only ever seen stuffing like maybe 4 times in my life.
You don't do stuffing on Thanksgiving?
No, like it's always been in a separate dish.
Okay.
Yeah, we've never put it in the turkey. We've kept it separate.
What's a fucking family dinner? This is what you should have said, Static.
Well, we had them on Thanksgiving when we went over to the grandparents. I mean,
Yeah, it's a rare thing. It occurs. I'm unaware of it too much myself too, but
even if we were having regular family dinners, it's not like Mom would have been making the turkey with the stuffing real often either.
God, we all would have been fucking fit and slim and anorexic looking if she was doing the cooking.
I was anorexic looking.
Shut up, you fucking.
You know what would have been really great? We could have had for during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, you could have this PETA commercial with the cartoon and the stuffing of the turkey by the biracial couple. Then you could have followed up with the Jaguar ad, and then Dylan Mulvaney comes back with a Bud Light ad. I think that would have been a trifecta of great ads during the parade.
Have you seen the new Bud Light ads?
With Shane Gillis? Yeah.
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 The Thanksgiving parade would have been fucking awesome if like one of the like humanoid looking balloons like hit the turkey in the back and they like attached. Everyone's trying to pull the two apart.
That would have been brilliant.
Oh
that
man,
brilliant.
It's like Kermit
Did any
mounting
balloons die
the
this
turkey.
year?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Otherwise, I probably would have seen it.
What if we just had like a Thanksgiving parade that just had a bunch of like soldiers walking down? Like, this is how we got this.
That's not what Thanksgiving was. It would have been a bunch of pilgrims.
I'm just saying, like
a bunch of settlers.
Right, handing out their smallpox blankets.
Use the proper terminology, please.
Genociders. Genociders.
Bonkers.
Just call it like it is. A bunch of colonists.
Hey, they couldn't hold on to their land. They lost it fair and square.
Calm down, Warren.
But that used to be the way things were. Remember, like if you lost your land, that's it. That's how things used to be. But you know, we don't have that anymore in the 21st century. But let's ignore the fact of how history was 2,000 years beforehand.
Well, that's because they made it illegal. You're not allowed to gangbang anymore. It's called gangbanging, not colonizing.
About 4 weeks ago, I think I shared an ad with Sam that it said that scientists have like found evidence that the original people of North America were actually light skinned. So I started giving him shit, saying "you fucking colonizer" to Sam because he's Indian.
That's so fucked up.
Come here and you take our job, Sam.
You deserve those blankets, asshole.
Yeah, I was gave him a bunch of crap for it.
So, speaking of people who probably wear a mask,
Savage? Yes, it looks like Savage.
God, it does.
Oh my!
Oh no!
I think he has the same shirt, don't you? Does he have the same shirt?
Okay, so this isn't exactly a rainbow. This is like some sort of Jamaican thing going on here that says "Proud Dad."
No, we're gonna go with rainbow.
I don't
rainbow.
know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a rainbow.
Orange, yellow, green. I don't know what this is, but this guy's a faggot.
So the CEO of
he's the liberal trucker.
The multi-billion-dollar United Healthcare Insurance Company was shot and killed this morning in New York City, and I will say that it is pretty tragic that the shooter was only able to get one of them, but it's a good start. I mean, it's a good foundation. We can only move up from here. And before any of you come at me with, Oh my God, I can't believe you'd say that. Go fuck yourself. Seriously.
Okay.
Violence is
Oh, fuck.
okay now, since it's on
was
the
always- it was
fucking
always
other
okay.
side.
Violence has
It was-
always been okay as on the left.
Yes.
Yeah, and they never. You'll see nobody sweep for this. You'll see nobody apologize for this or try and make excuses for it. They'll just let them run with it. And
Hey, what about gun violence? Don't we need to ban a gun?
oh yeah, we got to ban silencers too, right?
We got
So I
gotta
have
get
to.
rid of
Actually, I heard it wasn't a silencer. I thought I saw something. Someone was talking about a subsonic round or something. I don't know what the hell
no.
that
There's
is.
people saying that it was like an old World War II remake with subsonic rounds or whatever. No, I don't think that's the case. I think it was just a piece of shit 9mm that the guy had practiced with a lot, and so he knew to not risk.
Yeah, I saw that. The people were talking about that he knew to jam up, so he made sure not to.
Yeah, that's
think
just
so.
my guess, because if I was going to do something like that, I would definitely want to know how my gun was going to work and get to know it really well.
So I have to make a public announcement. Savage, I am sorry for even like associating you with this fucking douche.
Guys, just so you know, I just saw this on X. Dinesh D'Souza. Canada has banned another 300 plus firearms, opting to send the confiscated weapons to Ukraine.
Yes, they have banned assault rifles in Canada.
Assault weapons.
Boys, where's Dermy? I think it's time to make our move.
All right, so this is a chance to get a lot of poutine. So we really got to be strategic about it. There may be parts of Canada we don't want. Now, obviously, we know that there's been some talk about making it the 51st state. So I think we should take that very seriously, because everything Donald Trump says verbatim is true. Just like when JD Vance says his kids eat like a dozen eggs a day, and he got fact checked on that because it's true. Anything they say is true.
I think what we need to do is we need to do kind of like a what do they call it when like a new team comes in the NBA or the NFL and they do that draft and everyone gets to pick so many players from the other teams.
Oh, it's like an expansion draft.
Expansion draft. I think what we need to do is we need to do kind of like a reversed expansion draft with Canada and pick the people that they have over there that we want and send them all the people that we don't want. And then build a wall.
Well, we tried to send them back Justin Bieber, but they beat us and they wouldn't let us take him back. And it was a hockey game. We bet that they'd have to take back Bieber.
I'm talking about like we get like melee games and melee.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, like we
X-ray
get
girl.
to select some people. We'll take people I know and their family, and we'll bring them down here, and we'll send them half the state of California and New York.
We can grab X-ray girl and Mark the Cyborg.
Sure.
They'll live in Texas. They'll like it.
Yeah, I don't like it. They live. It's not with me.
Yeah, we know you're not taking in any immigrants.
Fuck no.
Because that's racist.
Yeah. Best way to be. The honest
That's
way.
clipped.
It's
That's
just in my blood.
Clip it, Chad. I don't give a fuck.
I said half the state of New York and half the state of California. And I know they're not all bad. They're just overran by a bunch of idiots. And hello to Cash Kester. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good holiday. Ready for the next one that's barreling toward us.
Oh my God, this is outstanding.
Let's see what else this dickwad's got to say.
Yourselves. How many husbands do you think have had to bury their wives because their wife's cancer treatment was denied? How many parents do you think have had to bury their children because whatever healthcare treatment the child needed was denied, or they had to jump through hoop after hoop after hoop after hoop until finally the treatment, the sickness had progressed so far, the treatment just wasn't an option anymore. So yeah, I would say that this is probably a good start.
So fractured.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you kind of agree with the last half of his little bit there.
What, killing random people just to get something better out of a situation?
No. The whole thing about how shitty is it that all of these kids have had to bury their moms and all these moms have had to bury their kids. That kind of thing. Like, that is fucking shitty. And this is probably something that has happened.
I mean, unfortunately, like it is, yeah, we don't live in a perfect world.
Right.
Sadly, bad shit happens all the goddamn time. Is that one like CEO's fault or anything? No, not necessarily.
Well, look, he made money off it.
Is that a fact, or is that just what they're?
Well, of course, he's a CEO. He makes more money than anybody. We know they don't do any work and they just get money. That's
right. They just sit on their ass.
Rich fat cats do. That's what a rich fat cat does. They just get money from people who earn it.
Coming up with the idea of denying a certain thing that they did over the last couple of years, that whatever. And it's like, you can't technically put that on him. I guess you could say because he's the one who maybe made sure it was implemented. But
you don't even know that he did that.
How much of the day-to-day is he actually involved in?
Exactly.
Well, yeah, and like you say, like he allowed, but like, did he allow, or was it like from pressure from investors and shit like that? It's like, there's so many moving parts in these fucking.
Or was it some VP or someone else that's like not even on the board? That's all, like, this is what I'm going to do to get on my VP.
Yeah.
Promotion.
Unfortunately, it's the buck stops here mentality. So the guy at top is responsible for everything.
Right. And that's not entirely wrong either.
No.
I had a good example of that earlier. I forgot what it was though. It was a different situation though. But what this douchebag is forgetting is that this guy has kids. What about those kids? That's someone.
Well, he's probably going to say they deserve to die.
You just made a single parent of whoever's kids, of that guy that was assassinated. You just made a single parent. Congratulations.
You made.
He's the liberal trucker, so he's absolutely
pro
for that. So
well, that'll teach those kids for having that father.
Fucking A, fractured. Why'd I even bring this video? You are absolutely right. We don't need dads.
Yeah, that too. Dads are obsolete.
Look. It's worked great for many African Americans when the Great Society was implemented. They got rid of the family structure. So that's what we're trying to do. The problem is like relying too much on families when the government is there to take care of us.
Yeah, Big Daddy.
That's what's important.
Gotta bring it in, man.
What you got there, Steve?
I was a good housewife and I made myself a sandwich.
You know what? I know you're not, but you kind of look like you might be high.
I'm fucking tired, dude.
You look tired. Your eyes are red.
Sandwiches for the rest of the class.
Fucking smashing a giant ass sandwich.
Just run a comb through your hair or something.
It's because I wear a hat all day. Yeah. I should probably wash my hat.
It's probably when you shaved your head that was the problem started.
So we've got.
Well, that's why I got all those nasty looks.
We got true news, people. Did you guys see the Pop Base tweet earlier today?
What?
The Pop Base account?
No.
Ew.
These people are just never happy.
Oh, God.
So this tweet came out, and it's all Park Sung-hoon plays the role of a transgender woman in Squid Game Season 2, joining the competition to fund her gender-affirming surgery. So this dude played a trans person so he could become this in real life, right?
Oh, wait, isn't real life?
No.
Like the theme
No.
Oh.
The story is the character enters Squid Games so the character can complete the transition.
Okay. So the actor did it.
The actor's not the actor's not transitioning. The character wants to win Squid Game so that she can afford the surgery. That's what I understand.
But she. I thought this is saying she real life.
No, it's joining the competition, not joining the show, joining the competition. So the storyline, as I hear it, is she's like, I want to become a woman. The way to pay for the surgery is to win Squid Games.
The only way to win. The only way to get it is
Well,
now the mistake is this person should emigrate to the United States and join the United States military or get arrested for crime and get put in prison, because then you will get gender affirming care paid for by the government.
My whole thing. I thought they
unless
were
he
saying that this person
can't
wanted
make
to
it
be-
in time for Trump to get in office, then he's screwed.
No, I'm sorry, that fact ruined your story.
I thought this whole thing was about him wanting
No.
to actually become.
Nope.
But it's still the point of
It's still
they're
wonky shit.
getting into they're still getting into a tizzy over. I'm guessing the man playing this role.
Yeah, they're all case. Could
Yeah.
they not cast an actual transgender woman? This is
Yeah,
gonna piss me off.
But
I mean,
you're missing out on the big thing. We figured out who we can cheer for this season. I mean,
the
Squid Game?
Squid Games.
yeah. Obviously, she has to win. I mean,
Well, what if this Korean drama goes based as fuck and it ends up taking care of itself?
I'm pretty certain it's not going to happen because here's the thing. The Squid Game was fine as a one shot. It did not deserve a season 2. But now that Netflix has its fingers in there, I want to see the main character, Jedi, whatever.
God.
Jedi boring fuck.
Yeah, Jedi. I don't remember his name. Jedi Sun, whatever. He needs to be replaced by a black person because for the true Netflix effect. Because Netflix bought the show. It was made in Korea, and Netflix bought it, is what I remember. So now Netflix is going to have influence over it. So that's why you're now getting a transgender character in here, because they're still in that mindset of we're all lefty. Well, this is before the election. This is, a year or two ago. So there's mindset. We got to get our ESG scores. We got to get our DEI scores. So how do we do that? Let's bring in this transgender thing. How much is transgender going on in Korea? Who the hell knows? Korean K-pop, boy, girl stuff is weird anyway.
Their society is so like cosmetic based of like facials of surgery upon surgery upon surgery for making it beautiful. So they are a very it would not surprise me if the lady boys are very popular.
It's very fluid over there, which statements like that may have hurt a certain argument from the Supreme Court this week. But
do you think we get that tomorrow?
No. What, the ruling? Hell no. No, you're not gonna. It's gonna be months from now, dude.
There were people who thought we were gonna get it yesterday.
That's fucking idiots. Right. That's not how the Supreme Court works. I'd say the only thing you may get is a Daniel Penny verdict, because that's a trial. The Supreme Court, first off, they have to go back into chambers. They're all going to talk about it, and then they're going to give their opinions. Then they give it to the law clerks to go through and find all the law and authorities they need to put into the documents. So then they write up the documents, and someone says, "I'm going to be the primary opinion." So you can get the justice who drafts the opinion, which means his law clerks are going to draft it. Most likely he, given the split of the court right now and where the ruling will probably be, he's going to go over it. He's going to sign off on it. Then you have to give it to the dissent side, because then the dissent's going to give its opinion. And that means all the law clerks and everything have to do that. This is months from now. It may not be till April or June, for God's sakes.
I had a thought yesterday. All of the senators who are right-leaning that approved Kanji Brown, whatever her fucking name is, they should all be primaried.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that woman get approved?
I technically should not speak ill of fellow bar members in that sense, but she does not appear to be very smart.
She literally admitted she's not a biologist, so she should maybe sit this one out.
Well, the problem is that's the problem with just what I find with most the current left-leaning side of the court. They're not looking at the law; they're looking at their activism. And she, more than anyone, is like, what is a woman? I'm not a biologist. Are you freaking kidding me? then if you can't answer that, I mean, I'm sorry. If I was senator, like, how can I vote for someone, a person who has had 7 years of higher education is now, mind you, but before she became Supreme Court, it's not like she was a lawyer like me. She was she was like a federal judge.
She was
So
sitting on
she
a
had to
bench.
get to, yeah. So, what the hell? You can't answer this question? That's because they're not appointing people who practice law. They're appointing people who practice activism.
That usually wins out the day for them.
But again, Joe was committed to it. Same thing as he was committed to but choosing a black woman as his vice president.
I was trying to think, like, are the higher levels anything but activists anymore? Of the higher levels of the courts?
You still have more. There are still strict constructionalists out there. There's still people actually do legal interpretation. The thing is, but you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it because, I'm going to see it more than you guys just because of how my practice. I see state rulings on just, state district court levels and everything. But the things that attract attention are things before the Supreme Court.
Well,
now, that doesn't mean that there aren't, liberal judges at a trial court level. I mean, let's point out Trump. Point out the case with Trump in New York City. The contorted felony charges. I mean, that should have been granted a motion to dismiss because it's not a real charge. They literally manufactured a charge just to go after Trump and make it a felony. Same thing with the civil case. The only reason the civil case existed is because they basically introduced a law to go after Trump. He's the only one who was like sued on it, basically. I don't think any other case have actually gone forward.
I think with the court, it's the case of, like, in stores, the noisiest person gets the benefit, the loudest screamer gets what they want. It's the same thing with the court. We only hear about the radical ones, the ones who aren't doing their jobs and you're not hearing about the ones who do their job because they're just doing their job.
Same thing with, like, the news. You hear about bad kids in school. You don't hear about all the good kids.
Yeah.
About the one who comes with a gun as opposed to the kids who go to school every day and do good grades and go on to have successful careers. You don't hear about good things. You hear about bad things. If it bleeds, it leads.
Yeah.
Okay, two things about the courts. One, people talking about Biden, and by people, I mean like leftists talking about Biden pardoning Trump for the stuff in New York. Unless I'm mistaken, those weren't federal crimes.
Say that again.
The New York stuff with the banks, the fucking victimist crimes that they.
Yeah, it wasn't federal.
No, that's a state crime.
Yeah, the fucking Fetterman says that Biden should pardon Trump for that.
He can't.
I know, and Fetterman's not the only one. There's been other people saying that Biden should do that, and I'm like, I don't think it works that way. Like,
I'm pretty certain the pardon that he gave his kid should not work either.
It was just like a month ago that they were saying, well, Trump isn't going to be able to pardon himself from the New York stuff, blah, blah, blah. And now they're asking Joe Biden to do it in like good taste or something. And I'm like, these people are fucking idiots. But
they're also the ones who are asking for Kamala.
So they can drop it and fucking look like the good guy.
Exactly.
Oh,
that's exactly.
We forgave you for that. No, fuck you.
What they actually need to do is drop the damn case. The fact that nothing is going forward, the fact they haven't pushed forward any sentencing tells you that nothing about this was real other than a political setup. I mean, look, if a dude got convicted of murder, well, we're going to hold off on this. We're going to hold off on that. That's a real crime. Okay. A jury found him guilty of a made up charge.
That they had to bend the rules for.
They recreated a law to get him on this charge because the misdemeanor was expired. The statute had run on the misdemeanor. and there's no
Banks
felony
came in and
basis for
said
it.
everything was good. Banks came in and
Yeah.
said, you know what? We got our money. He got his.
Yeah. There's no victims in the sense of there's no one there saying, I want this person prosecuted. Many times I've had victims come to me when I was a prosecutor say, I want this person prosecuted. So that's a victim in the crime. They have a say. If someone got convicted, in our court system down in Florida, they would be allowed to make a victim impact statement. Maybe that could affect sentencing. Who's the victims here? Well, the victims all testified as part of the trial. No, we got our money back. He estimated his value of this as being higher. We said it's lower. Therefore, we came to a compromise. It's called doing business in New York. It's called doing business. That's how real estate works. Of course, you're going to value a house. I mean, if I put my house up for sale right now, like I know, like we bought it for like $350, and you know whatever Zillow says, it says $650. Let's say it says $650, and I put it up for $700, and someone paid me $700 for it, but it's not worth $700. Am I going to get charged for that? Someone paid for it. That's not lying.
Here's the thing: is it was worse than that. One, the business, like you said, the bank said they would actually do business with him again.
Yeah.
So they feel real ripped off. But beyond that, they said that Mar-a-Lago, the amount of property Mar-a-Lago lands on, they said was like worth $8 million. The
18.
toilet in Mar-a-Lago is worth more than $8 million. Are you freaking kidding me? They totally fudged their own numbers. There's no way that was worth that little.
I've seen like Zillow maps putting the value of the houses around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mar-a-Lago means, I think, from sea to river or something. I know it translates like sea to bay.
Massive.
It stretches the entire island.
Not Palestine.
Across. Yeah. It goes across to both
It
sides.
literally goes across. It crosses the street onto the other side. So you got the Atlantic and then you got the intercoastal on the other side. That is all Trump land.
Yeah.
The value of the land itself well exceeds $18 million.
Yeah.
Not to mention the stuff inside of it, not to mention all the I mean, God, man, it was total bullshit. On top of that, they were saying that he overvalued it. The thing is these banks, they don't just take your word for it. You don't just say, my house is worth 700 million, and the bank goes, okay, we'll take your word for it. No, they do their own audit and they say how much it's worth. What he wanted in the loan, they said this is completely covers it. No problem. We're completely okay with this. So like I said, this is the determination of the court is that the bank didn't do their job. It's freaking retarded. The whole thing was retarded.
No, what they're saying is Trump was wrong to value his property more than he should have. Therefore, he lied. Therefore, he's wrong. The problem is, and this is why New York real estate people got like, oh shit, because that's called real estate practice. You know what? I'm going to value my property for less than I think it is. No, you're going to value it as much as you can to get a loan off it, to get a better mortgage, right? Yeah. You want a better rate, you want a better loan, whatever. You're going to put you yourself when you think my property's worth more. Now the bank, like you say, that was going to go say, all right, you say it's $1 million. Let me go check it out. All right, I'm going to put it at 750. And then you go, okay, how about we compromise like 850? Okay, we can do 850. So that's called business negotiation. That's what he's being accused of. That's why people in New York, real estate moguls in New York, like, this place is not safe for us. Because when is it going to turn on them? That's the thing. When is it going to turn on them? Because they were going after Trump because they didn't want Trump to run. But the bottom line is you can go after for money. This is where the lawfare becomes. You go after the others for money. So let's say someone's making some good money. Let's just say Elon decides to get a real estate bug and he buys a bunch of shit and he's doing the same thing. It's like, let's get Elon's money. We need to fund some stuff. Maybe we need to pay.
Doing that with his Tesla shit in Delaware.
It also
well, that's just depriving him.
It also depends on what point of view you're coming from. If I have renting out, I'm going to value them as low as fucking possible, so I pay as little tax as possible.
Well, yeah, but you're not when you're trying to get a loan.
Well,
when you're
using that would be the reverse. That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, like, I would have it appraised and slip hey, drop this down because I'm going to save it in taxes on the
Steven!
Hey,
shut up with that.
Hey,
I'm gonna commit
this is
this
an
crime,
Adobe
everyone.
house.
You know, just
We're
so you
speaking
know, like
hypothetically here. It's all
We
I've
here
never
at the
owned
Weekend
property.
Pregame
I've
are
never
not
owned property.
associated with F and Steve. We don't condone fraud of any sort, YouTube. Jesus Christ.
you know, I don't have my badge on my wall, but I have my badge in my office at work. Just saying.
So one
Just
last
saying,
court
I've
thing I
never
wanted to bring
owned
up. This
mine.
came up yesterday or the day before yesterday.
In Minecraft. Steve's in
Tom-
Minecraft.
Tom Homan tweeted this out. A panel of 3 judges on the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals unanimously ruled that federal government has the authority to deport illegal aliens over the objection of any and all local authorities. Steve, this might clean up your problem all by itself.
Satire. Yes, satire.
Judge Daniel Bress made the ruling with judges Michael Hawkins and Richard Clinton concurring. This is a huge win for President Trump's mass deportation operations. So the Ninth Circuit, which is giant left-leaning circuit from everything that I've read about them over the past years, said that the federal government gets to deport people and the state governments can't do a damn thing about it.
Well, because the fact is the left wants them deported too. They figured out it's not going to work, their little plan. But beyond, they just couldn't because the image. They want to pull back in certain ways, but at the image of it hurts them because they've gone too far on this that illegals have a right to be here or some shit. So they're just doing what the left wants them to do, just they can't openly say they want them to do it.
So a big thing that's been happening over like the last 2 weeks when they talk about this is they keep saying they're going to use the military on citizens. And it's like, you fucking pieces of shit. This isn't about citizens. This is about illegal aliens. You've been trying to change the definition of words from citizen to being someone who actually is a part of this country to anyone who happens to be here at the moment.
I pointed this out on Wrong Think. It's Elizabeth Warren and one of the other ones that looks like a fucking Skeletor retard, who are pushing forward this bill. They contacted the Joint Chiefs or something, and they're seeing their and they want to put forward a bill that essentially will say that the federal government the president can't use the military against the people, totally ignoring that that's already existed for over 100 years. Because they want to fearmonger. They want everyone to sit there and think that Trump is going to deploy United States troops on the street to force his will on the citizens. And when has he ever said that? It's so stupid.
You're absolutely right.
When they lied about it the first time too, they said he was going to do some of that same sort of shit, and he never did. I'm very disappointed.
He had to denounce Nazis 50-something times his first 4 years in office, and they still keep saying
pushing the narrative
that he approves of Nazis.
Hey, memetics works, man. They keep repeating it, and the base just keeps eating it up. Doesn't matter how factually false it is.
So Kel here says, you all are missing the point of the property value trial. It was meant to flex the government power to tell you what your property is worth. If they want to deperson you, this would be one tool. You know what? I agree with you, Kel. That is definitely a much bigger picture way of looking at it. I don't know if they needed to do that though, because they just have property taxes. You know what I mean? They just jack up your property tax and fuck you that way.
It seems more like that was just the French benefit. Obviously, their first thing was to go after Trump. They wanted to get Trump, but that could just be a benefit to them that came from it type idea. But yeah.
And I know Cloud is really, really hoping his mayor tries to push against the deportations because he wants that bitch gone. So Mar-a-Lago is Cedar Lake. We'll leave that to I'm guessing it's Portuguese.
I just know that they were seeing
ocean is Mar in Spanish, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just the property where it lies. It's oceanfront property. It's also, if it's lakefront property, both those make it much more valuable. Because anytime you have a property that borders a body of water, usually it jacks the price up because so.
Except in Arizona, where the lakes smell like asshole.
Not all of them. The further north you go, the better off you are. Otherwise, the anything in the valley is disgusting because it's all man-made bullshit. They're not real.
I just purchased a house. It's on Asshole Lake.
You don't even know. It's called Val Vista Lakes.
But it's like cheeks too.
There's a little island right in the middle, and it's all brown.
Well, there is.
Oh.
All right. Who here has ever worked a customer service job?
No, I am.
I'm going to say all of us. I know Brad's also worked. Brad's first job, I believe, is at McDonald's. So I've got a video of someone who works customer service at a restaurant of sorts, I'm guessing. So it says, or could you just answer the question? And this says, watch me train customers to not ask dumb questions in action.
How far are we from LAX? Give me just a moment. Let me Google that for you. I'm gonna place you on a brief hold. 1 moment. And now we just let that phone sit there.
Fire this cunt.
So they called her to ask how far away from LAX they are, and she said, let me Google that for you. We're not done.
I think they're calling back. Let me assist you.
That she silenced it so that she didn't give information out.
Yeah, no worries. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize the call disconnected. Our internet's been out all day. I know, even Google's not really loading. Would you mind trying it on your phone for me? Yeah, of course. No worries. All right. Is it loading for you? Okay, perfect. I'm glad that went through. Is there anything else I can help you out with? Okay, thank you. Of course. No, my pleasure. Have a great day. Every time, baby.
This woman's a bitch.
I hate the internet. The internet has allowed for retards like this to get clout and shit.
This woman is a massive fucking cunt. They called you because you are a subject matter expert of your restaurant that you work at.
Yes.
You might not know how far away, how many miles you are from LAX, but you might be able to give a good estimate to whether you are 10 minutes, 15, 20, 30, 45 minutes.
So first of all, if you work near that airport, you can fucking you should know that, because I'm sorry, that looked like a higher end restaurant and it was not like Papa John's or McDonald's.
I was gonna say that's no Chili's or anything like that.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Yeah.
Like people were sitting down laughing. You could hear real fucking plates.
I think it's like some mom and pop place or something, that's with a decent sitting area. Definitely not like a large chain. No, I'd say Olive Garden, but she's not in the Olive Garden attire.
You're probably right with the mom and pops, but it's an actual restaurant. And that's fucking disgusting. Expect from the queers at McDonald's and Papa John's and Burger King. And
I bet if whoever owns this place saw these,
let's make her famous.
Oh yeah. And she's gonna go on her little social media, her TikTok, and claim it's racism and shit.
Oh yeah.
A fucking river.
I missed the first part. What happened here?
So people call in. She's like a host at some restaurant, right? She's not even good enough to be she's not even old enough to be a waitress. She's like a host, and people call the restaurant, and she's like, "Oh, how far are we from LAX?" Here, let me Google that for you. And then she puts them on hold forever, doesn't do anything. They hang up and they actually end up calling back. And she's like, oh, did the call get disconnected? I'm sorry. Our internet's been out like all day. I can't even get Google to load. Oh, could you? Yeah. How about you use your Google? How about you use your phone to look it up? And like, she like walks them through how to look it up on their phone. Completely just being an absolute bitch, condescending fucking asshole and not doing her job.
And the thing is, she doesn't know their fucking what their circumstances are. What if this is an old couple who have no idea how to use Google, and that's who's calling? What if it's someone who freaking doesn't have data on their phone? What if
exactly.
you don't
This could
know
be
the
a grandma that has
circumstances?
to call her grandson every time before they do a face call so that she can remember how to do a face call?
They're still
So
old. They don't even
honestly,
use smartphones. They still have flip phones, for God's sake.
honestly, I thought this was a T thing because of the mustache.
Finally, someone else saw it. Thank you.
It's actually
I mean, seriously, what the hell?
I know
don't
exactly what it
That's
is.
her lip. That's her fucking lip, man.
No, that's
a fucking up.
Yeah. Don't use that angle, kiddo.
My mouth sure
It's not
open wide.
complimentary.
Biting my tongue, biting my tongue. So I've got more customer service.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is a woman.
Tis the season.
This is a woman who figuratively shot herself in the foot.
Oh God.
You guys probably saw this. This is a two-parter.
Oh.
This is part one. It's not politics, it's human rights. And I will gladly suffer the consequences of standing up for what is right.
Oh, this is the salon owner, right?
Yes, if you know the story, shut your mouth.
So this is me suffering the consequences of my own actions. I just had a...
Oh, wait, is this the second one? I don't want
It
this.
sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, wait, she's already suffered some consequences? Damn.
Oh, wait, nope. No. That was the first one. It's still a two-parter. This is the first one.
Oh, Jesus.
Client sent her husband into my salon and demand a refund for gift cards pre-purchased because of my stance that if you support a racist, homophobic, misogynist rapist and you're okay with those things because you support
I don't support Biden.
that you are in fact those things. And she was so offended by that she said that she did not feel comfortable coming to my salon anymore.
Do you know why? Do you know why she no longer felt comfortable coming to your salon? Because she thought you hated her.
Yeah.
Because she felt like you held disdain towards her. Why would anyone want your services after you said you didn't fucking want theirs?
She didn't think that. She realized that this woman hated her.
But you're right. You're right. This woman, yeah. And they went and they're like, we want our money back because you obviously don't want it.
Yeah, how are you supposed to
They keep their
trust?
money that they don't want.
Yeah, how are you supposed to trust somebody to do your hair or whatever when they could easily fuck it up if you know that they just have that much disdain for you? It's just like there's this place in the town I'm in, live in, that does tattoos, and they do them for cheaper than the place I go to. The only problem is the girl I wanted to have do it literally in her thing says LGBTQ plus friendly and stuff. And I'm all like, if this chick finds out how anything about me,
yeah,
she's gonna fuck my tattoo up, and I'm gonna fucking have it on my arm forever.
But here's the problem, Devil, though. Like, you're not like anti-LGBT, whatever. You're just like some of the agenda that's being pushed is. It's like you don't like hate. You're not homophobe or whatever, gay hating. It's just like, I don't like some of the agenda. But the problem is they're not going to take it that way. And this is what her problem is.
Definitely hate
it's like,
him.
look, okay.
But, damn queers.
Good Jimmy. The word queer is in the Wizard of Oz so many times in the book.
Oh my god.
Wow, like that didn't already have a particular
That dumb
time.
fucking bitch.
The book is 130 years old.
Right.
The word has changed.
Just like fag.
It still means a cigarette in Britain.
Yes.
Yep.
Gay. Remember, gay used to mean happy.
Yeah, gay used to mean happy. They appropriated good
Hey,
words.
wait. The Flintstones were having a gay old time. Do you think that meant Barney and Fred were doing it at the Mr. Slate's Bedrock plant?
Water buffalo.
That's what they were actually doing instead of bullying. That's what they were actually doing instead of bullying.
This whole time I thought the gay thing was Betty and Dino.
I'd be fine with that. I think I may have downloaded that at one point accidentally.
All right.
And he demanded, and I said, I don't give refunds on gift cards, but he was just being rude. And so I didn't want to deal with it.
She has a filter on.
So those aren't her real eyebrows?
You can tell
those eyebrows are close. They're quote unquote real. She's got them done. They're tattooed.
What?
Oh god. I
Yeah, they're
hate
tattooed.
You
people
can
get
tell
that.
she's fat because of her wrist size. Just saying.
Well, but like the face is just way too soft. She's actually
No,
probably in
there's some Botox going too.
yeah. She's probably in her mid 40s.
Do you think she's one of those chicks that's like not the biggest on top but massive on the bottom?
Oh, the dump.
Oh, the pear.
Yeah, the
pear.
pear shape.
Well, those like massive, the like 90, the like
Yeah.
1090 pears. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so the
with him anymore, and I didn't want to deal with them anyway because I knew that whole family were Trump supporters because I've been doing her for 15 years. I've been to her family functions and family events. She's given me gifts over the years. Like, she was a very good client.
Was she a client or was she a friend?
I was gonna
Because that
say
can happen when you do this for so long. I've seen it.
And I knew that she was Republican, which I don't have a problem with you being a Republican. I have a problem with
Liar.
Yeah.
Liar.
Wait, I don't have a problem with. She doesn't have a problem with Liz Cheney or Adam Kinzinger.
Right. Or Dick Cheney now. She's all about that Dick Cheney now.
Oh
She
yeah,
only,
oh,
she only likes Republicans
all about the dick.
that are self-flagellating. The Republicans who say, "Oh, I'm conservative, but I really feel bad about the ones that are shamed that they fucking think that we should pay lower taxes, that the government shouldn't have their hands in every single aspect of our life." Those people.
they're all conservatives.
Those people are
there you go,
terrible people.
conservative,
I
perfect.
miss the government taking care of me.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm looking something up real quick. I spelled
How to be government shill?
No.
Beep 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 beep. What?
Idaho. Fractured. This is in your neck of the woods.
What's up? What did I miss?
Fucking
This woman is in Idaho. Her salon is in Idaho.
God damn it!
God.
Is this where you get your
probably
hair
a
did?
California transplant. I'm gonna blame the guy from California.
Is this where you get your hair did fractured?
He's a native potato.
Oh, no. That's not it. Never mind.
Oh, thank God.
So I just did a quick Google search of her TikTok thing here. And on the right hand side of the search page, it gives me a salon for like Google Maps that I could call. But it's one here. It says permanently closed, but it's one here, and it's called Voyage Hand and Foot Spa. It's like permanently closed.
I do like her Velociraptor talons though. So I mean,
yeah.
If another toaster shows up, real quick.
So we're gonna get a lot more personal information from her in the next video because it's glorious and there's a great.
How does Savage Dad know she likes British TV?
Everyone used to like Doctor Who.
Very interesting.
And the Great British Bake Off is still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm there for it.
Good season.
I haven't seen it yet. Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's all out. We just finished it last week.
I really shouldn't watch that because then it's just gonna make me want to eat all that nasty shit.
No, it's a good show. This is a
I
good
know.
season. Good season.
Wanting to strip human rights away from people. And
Yo,
now
hold
it's
on.
become
The British baking show that has created kind of like, you know how they have those people who think they're doctors because they go on WebMD, so they get like an itch and they go, oh my god, I have this. That British baking show has done the same thing to people thinking they're fucking bakers. You will have them and they'll be like, oh, I think it's ganache. You don't even know what the you ever touched ganache?
You
I
mean
saw
like
it
people?
on the
Wait,
British
you mean
baking
people
show.
that aren't on the show though?
Yeah, no, they're
Okay.
amateur bakers because they watch 6 episodes of the British baking show. It's all like, goddamn assholes.
What you like? I love like people watch Law and Order and tell me how law is.
Yeah, well, exactly. There you go.
I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up.
I think every cooking show does that though, like the Master Chef stuff and all of that. I think everyone thinks that they're like some sort of great
Oh yeah,
fucking cook after they watch a season.
I'm sure
of that.
Hell's Kitchen. After watching Hell's Kitchen, they're all like, "That's not how you do scallops." You don't kiss my dick.
Well, now, like legitimately, like in our house, you know, my significant other's like is the cook of the house, and she's pretty good at it. So it's like I'm not going to interfere. But even still, with like we watch it, she's like, "Oh, that's really interesting," you know. But the fact that she goes looks it up, not like that's not how you do that.
Yeah.
Although, but on the British Baking Show, I will say this: of reality TV shows, this is the only one I truly like because it doesn't seem as fake, and the contestants legitimately are working towards a goal, but they don't fucking hate each other and screw each other over.
Yeah, you're right. They don't hate each other. Is Noel Felding still in it?
Yes, he is. He's still there.
He helps make the show as well. That dude's fun.
I just know that if my sister, because she watches it, I swear to God, if she calls a freaking cake sponge again, I'm gonna slap the shit out of her.
That's like a joke.
Fucking cake.
That's like a joke. It's like Heather's like baking. I'm like, how's the sponge? It's
yeah,
like,
she's all like, it's a devil food sponge. I'm all, it's a fucking cake.
what about your gâteau?
Now I know where Devil's hatred for the fans of the Great British Bake Off comes from. It's in his own household.
Yeah, it's homegrown. It's homegrown hate.
The best kind of hate.
The purest hate.
The purest of hate.
You don't want to import the hate. You want it to be like brought from the family. That's
Homegrown,
pure.
Yeah.
You don't want to mix it. It
From the
dilutes
heart.
the hate.
It's got to be from the heart.
All right, let's get through this. We've still got a whole
It's
nother
human
video.
rights.
Yes, human rights.
Yes, what's the human
Evidently
rights?
clear that Project 2025 was the agenda, and I will stand up for human rights and suffer those consequences because I will stand up for interracial marriage. I will stand up for same-sex marriage. I will stand up for every right of every trans person in this country. I will stand up for the rights of women.
So brave.
Okay, so
What's
wait,
this herd or
wait.
the Q-tards out there?
What? When did Trump say he was going to end interracial marriage?
Yesterday. Moving on.
Okay, I missed it. Sorry. I don't get the daily X updates on 2020 Project 2025. I need to.
Oh, that's like a super secret thread. I'll link you that.
Why am I not? I mean, like, I got my bulletproof glass here for
They saw
God's
you
sake.
watch a lot of current day Star Trek, and they weren't sure.
Yeah,
so
I watch it for the hate. That's pure homegrown hate.
You've been watching Skeleton Crew, you know.
Yeah. The Skeleton Crew really scared him, especially when he started talking about the elephant's hair.
I don't know if we can trust this man.
Did I not? I just watched the Dr. Shooty trailer too.
Ew.
Yeah, you got a lot of negative notches against him. You gotta
Don't get me started because I have something to fucking yell about, but I'm gonna fucking Black Snape. Why?
Oh my God!
Yeah. We knew it was going to happen, though. We knew.
Oh, yeah.
Why Snape?
5
You
or
tell
6
me we're gonna get
characters.
blacked.
Make it Hermione.
Wait.
I don't,
You don't the sallow skin, the
I know.
long nose, the oily, slick, long hair. That
He's
sounds
a
like a black
Jew.
person to me.
Anyhow.
Where my brain went to.
Also, Othello is being recast as white.
Oh.
Shakespeare.
Oh.
Yes. Where they have black and white pieces in the game.
Oh, the play, you dumbass. That's what
I like how he said that too. Play, you dumbass. You said that with such contempt. Might as well have said you uncultured swine at the
Yeah.
What the fuck? I have 7 years of higher education, you heathen.
I wasn't wrong. They have black and white pieces in the game Othello. Human rights. The end of gay
We're
marriage.
back on the fucking track.
And being able to decide their own bodily autonomy for themselves. I will stand up for those basic
Good for you.
human rights.
You
And if I
fucking
lose a
selfish
client
cunt.
because I
So
stand up for
brave.
human rights and you were offended, which by the way, if you're offended that I said that, you might want to do some inner work because the racism and the homophobia and the misogyny in this country is so
I could smell her
deeply
farts from
ingrained
here.
in your subconscious.
Can we just stop calling it
You are
homophobia?
unwilling to understand anything.
No, stop
You're
using
not- there's
logic.
no, I can't understand it for you. So if you want to not be my client anymore because I stand up for human rights, like I said in my video, if the shoe fucking fits, wear it with your whole foot, Cinderella.
How have you stood up for it? What have you done? What have you done?
She made a TikTok, Brad.
Oh
Yes,
shit!
stunning
I'm
and
sorry.
brave.
Yes, she's speaking up for him right now. So we got part 2.
Boy.
What the fuck was that?
My business is closing down. I can't.
Wow. Funny, all these Trump supporters have money to.
Yeah.
And now
Think
they're
of
like,
how much
oh,
more.
really?
Wait,
Bye. Where's
Am I the
your
only
liberal
one?
activist clients? Don't you have plenty of those? Give you money? Huh? 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 Where are they? Huh? Huh?
just think how much more money those Trump supporters will have under the great economy.
Right?
So am I the only one who got the vibe that like when she was like, I will stand up for gay marriage. I will stand up for marginalized people. I will stand up for that she was just really inhaling all of her fucking flatulence.
She was
at the-
patting
Yeah.
herself on the back real
Yeah.
fucking hard.
Yeah.
But how? It's like, okay, what have you done?
Well, that's what she just did it. You just watch it. She made the video.
Oh, okay. I'm going to stand up for the following. Therefore, I'm more virtuous than you all. I'm not doing anything, but I'm going to say it. Also, oh wait, I forgot. Words have power.
Yes. But they don't mean anything anymore.
Unless Trump says it, then it's totally true.
Oh, there. Gal just gave Fractured a bit of respite. She says, this woman is not a true Idahoan. She's just a hoe.
Well, I said she must be a
Oh.
California transplant or something.
Hey, you're one of those too, though.
I disavow anything California related. I've never been associated with that state.
Fractured, you originally from California?
Hush you.
Just like Gal?
I have nothing to do with
numbers are
California.
growing.
Well, I have a familial connection to California.
I may have lived there, but and been born there, but I do not associate with that state, and I never felt any connection to that state.
I've only spent 72 hours in California, and that was to see the Super Bowl.
That's bad enough.
All right, I'll let that one fly. And
Yeah, we
Gal's
didn't pay for it. Hell yeah, we're not gonna.
Gal's parents are Idahoans.
Ah,
She's a Californian.
She's they're Idahos.
that
Gotcha.
was some of the shit my mom pulled. She's like, "Oh, well, I'm from South Dakota because she was originally from there." I'm like, "You bitch, I can't say that." But when
You're
she
like,
moved here, she's like, "Oh, I'm originally from South Dakota." I'm like, "You."
Fractured's like Hank Hill.
I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
He's actually born in the place that he hates and not the place he wants to be. All right, so let's listen to this, Broad,
All right,
because
what
this
does
is
this bitch have to say?
wonderful. She
This is
kinda
like 3 days later,
ruined
probably.
herself even more in this one.
They're dropping like flies. I lost another one of my clients today who clearly was a Trump supporter.
Wait. Does she have any facts to back that up that these people that have left her are Trump supporters? I mean, they could just be like, they're kind of sick of your shit because you are getting much more politically motivated and probably chatting about it a lot more.
Yeah,
and
maybe
they don't want to
just-
hear it. And they're like,
Exactly.
fuck off. I'm done with you. I just want my hair done, lady. Just make me look beautiful, and then
Exactly.
we can have some
Like-
very generic fucking conversation. But you want to dive into politics and do all this shit and activist.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's
no, fuck off.
It's like all the entertainment. I just want to watch Star Wars. I don't want to be lectured about LGBT rights.
Oh yeah, you know this lady. You know this lady all running up to the election. Every single time they went in there, they'd have to sit there and listen to her bitch about how cool Trump is evil.
In the
Do you know he's a
election right now?
rapist?
Yeah.
And then finally
Because
he
one
wins-
judge decided that.
he wins the election and they're all like, okay, now it can stop. You know, now the election's over, it's gonna stop. And they went in there and she still wasn't
Still
shutting
going.
the fuck up.
Still going, yeah.
So yeah.
I would not be
And
surprised if that was it.
within the last year, she's become one of those. My pronouns are blah blah, and do I have your consent to touch you?
Oh my
fuck.
God.
Yeah, probably.
I'll show you what you can touch.
I've seen those videos on like Instagram or like, yeah, do I have the consent to touch? And then like show like dudes at a barber. Do I have a consent to fucking cut my hair, man?
I sat down in your damn chair. I freaking said, give me a haircut. That was the consent, asshole. Like, yeah.
Okay, so I'm about to cut your hair. Please tell me what pronouns you prefer. May I have consent to touch your hair? Now, may I have consent to cut this hair? May I have consent to cut this hair? May I have consent to shampoo you? I'm going to blow hot air through machine on your head. May I have consent? Oh my fucking God, I'm paying you.
If you have to use my pronouns around me when I'm there, I might have to punch you in the face.
But you know I've said this so many times before. Pronouns are third persons.
Exactly.
So for the most part, you're not there.
Exactly. Like, why are you talking about me when I'm not there?
Like if Devil and Fractured and I are on a separate stream and someone goes, hey, do you remember what Static said? And Fractured goes, yeah, he said this. Now, if you decided your pronouns were zer, you're not there to say, wait a minute, Fractures, you're not using my pronouns because you're not here.
Because it's not about using the pronouns. It's about asking what your pronouns are. That's what they want. They want the compliance to their rules.
They want the valid
Good job. I'm so virtuous. Oh, my back, my arms are hurting from being so virtuous and patting myself on the back.
Okay, let's keep going. This gets good. This gets fun.
I want to hear more about her and her caterpillar eyebrows.
Message they never cancel their appointment. They don't have the courage to cancel their appointment, and it's just fucking rude.
Actually, that's not about courage. That's about fucking you over.
Yeah, it was a fuck you. You just didn't get it.
And actually, you're fucking dumb for not charging a fee for not canceling. So
how would
dumb
she
bitch.
collect? How would she collect?
A lot of salons will charge you half price or something if you don't show up.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense because that's part of their time and business and
Because
everything.
it happens a lot. Because a lot of these women that book these appointments are fucking flighty as hell, and they completely space it.
But
that happens with like I have mediations, I have conferences, and if we resolve something beforehand and we tell the mediator that we resolved it, well, he's already booked 3 hours for us to be with him. So he's expecting to get paid. He could have put someone else in there, right? Exactly. So that's lost revenue.
Yeah. But
I mean, it sucks, but I get the business.
I absolutely get that. But the thing is you only can collect on that if they're a returning customer, if they reschedule. then you can give them the thing. She can't collect shit from them if they don't come back, and doesn't seem like they're gonna.
Yeah, she's screwed.
But anyway, she messaged me after I had messaged her, like, hey, I had you down at 3, just making sure you're on your way. I'm making sure you're okay. And she wrote back, dear Tiffany, spelled my name wrong.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Does she have the I instead of the Y?
Right. Who knows?
Oh no, wait. Tiphani.
It's Tiffany, not Tiffany.
Oh, whatever.
At least she didn't call her Tiffy or some shit.
Dear dumb shit.
I would have that type of name.
I am so sorry that this last election has upset you so much as to elicit the hateful public post you made on TikTok. Not once, but twice. I have really thought highly about you, and your posts have broken my heart. Since you have made it clear how you feel about anyone who doesn't share your opinion, I feel you have left no opinion but for me to move on. I wish you the best, and I am terribly sorry. So,
here we go.
Okay.
Well, hey, their most famous words. You have freedom of speech, but not freedom of consequences. There's your consequences for your speech, lady. Get fucked.
She has a backup plan, and it's beautiful.
Does it involve her fingernails?
She might have to trim them.
I hope not.
just continuing to lose clients, and I would rather go work at Chipotle, and I was not lying when I said that I was headed to my Chipotle interview, because I did apply to Chipotle, because I'm not going to ask for a handout, and it's been a rough year. I'm a single mom, and my ex-husband does help me out a lot during this.
Why has it been a rough year? I wonder why.
Because Trump won.
No, for like literally. These people are.
Leave it to Cloud to ask him.
Of course, Cloud's all like,
down, boy, down.
Wait. We should check.
We established that she has a big bottom half. There's probably some hair on it. He just got excited.
It's not
Look,
hair,
wait,
but it's
guys. I'm sorry, guys. Look at her fingernails. This is a danger. We can't do certain things.
95% cellulite.
Yeah, but okay. Also, she's not going to get a job at Chipotle because they have to wear gloves. That's poking right through like fucking Wolverine.
Yeah, you can't wear latex gloves when
you
cut nails like that.
Yeah, a single mom, and she openly admits that her ex-husband helps her out a lot.
That's weird.
I wonder why she has an ex-husband.
She became gay later on.
So Kel says you can tell by her neck she's a thick lady. I bet she has trouble wiping even without them nails. No, because
wow. Kel's throwing down some shit.
Damn.
Time because I refuse to ask for help. But I would rather go and do what I need to do and work at Chipotle after my 22-year career in this industry, and refuse to let people feel comfortable in my space to support racism, homophobia, and misogyny, and a rapist. I would rather go work there than have people feel comfortable in my space with that.
Instead of cutting their hair, you're gonna have to fill their fucking burrito bowl, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, and do you think Chipotle's gonna let you fucking harass customers with your political views?
I'm sorry. You don't know what it's like to take a political stance. You lack true courage. This woman is an example to all the leftists out there right now who are preparing to be the next resistance. Let's also remind ourselves, what is the most famous media-related resistance out there? Disney created the resistance. And The Force Awakens, 2015. Force Awakens comes out. It's called The Resistance. 2016, Trump gets elected. It's all the resistance. Literally, remember, it was a rebellion against the empire.
Yeah.
Now we're the resistance. They're still the resistance. I mean,
how
Are
long
they
until we
even
get a pussy
resisting
hat
at this
march?
point?
you know what?
That was done within like the first month of Trump last time, wasn't it?
What was that?
The pussy hat march.
Oh, that was March. I think March is Women's Month.
Okay, so
No,
the-
when Trump was, we had the riots when Trump was inaugurated, and all those people got off, and then they were paid $1 million or something by Washington D.C. So honestly, look, here's what I want. So we're gonna have the inauguration, the biggest inauguration ever. Don't go out there and say, don't do that bullshit again. Just get to work, right? But I want Trump to walk down the street, and I want to have the Imperial March playing. Dum 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 dum. Come on!
Oh no, we lost Devil. Oh wait, he's
I
back.
scared him off. I scared him off.
So Cloud here says he doesn't want to see the OnlyFans. I'm just saying most women like this go to OnlyFans for quick money. Right. So Cloud, I'm going to put you in charge of this. I'm guessing you're the one who has a TikTok account. Go and follow voyage_beauty and keep us updated on that.
What are you talking about? He already does.
Yeah.
He's already there.
He's going to check his account right now. How much did I spend on her this month?
I'm
amazed.
If I had TikTok, I would follow this broad to keep up.
I don't have TikTok. I have Instagram, and random shit shows up. So like sometimes like you see like they have links to every one of these women on Instagram has a freaking OnlyFans page.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on? What? And then you pay to subscribe to them, right? But then you have to pay to get their content. So you pay to get in the door, and then you have to pay their. Is that how this works?
You pay to get in, and then I think there's supposed to be some sort of content, and then you can pay for more content.
So like the best content you have to pay for. So like it's literally you pay the cover charge to get in the door, and then you have to pay to listen to the band.
Yeah, pretty much. To get
what
the
a
full
fucking
set.
racket.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's worse, that they do that or that people do? People are actually
people pay for it.
Yeah.
Well, it's bad on all sides.
It is, but
I mean, it used to be before internet prawn became basically free. People would pay.
Free, I know.
Before it became basically free, people would pay for sites, and then you get content, right? But now it's all. But so like literally, they've taken that model. Like, I'm going to pay for you to access the site, but once you get into the site, now you have to pay for more content. I'm like, wait, I paid for the site.
The dark days of the internet.
Yeah. Back in the day, back when I was like 21, I had a Suicide Girls account. I had a membership to Suicide Girls.
I don't know what that is.
There was a bunch of hot
girls,
hot goth girls, all nude and shit. It was just nudity. There was no like fucking or anything like that.
Yeah.
Some of them did
Just
have
like
armpit hair. It was
just
weird.
hot pics, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a bunch of hot goth punk chicks.
Like you buy like back in the day when you'd like sneak in and buy a Playboy.
Yeah, you gotta explain it to Cloud. See, Cloud, back in the old days, you went to a porn site and all they would show you is a trailer, and to actually see nudity, you had to actually give them money.
Yes.
Okay, so
now you just put titties in, and the world is there.
Now, and to explain it even further,
folds in front of you.
Wait, back in the old days, you would go to the video store where you have VHSs, and then there'd be the beads in the back side of the store. You'd have to pull the beads aside, and then someone would stop you saying you're 15, you can't go there.
I feel robbed, man. When I was a kid, when I first hit puberty, I said, one day I will be old enough. I will go past the beads. I will look in the nudity area. I will see it. And then like by the time I hit that age, they got rid of the fucking video stores, and no.
I always
was
saw
like,
that.
God damn it, I was looking forward to that.
This is a really 80s thing because
I always saw coming out of the beads as kind of like a walk of shame.
Yeah.
oh, totally was.
Oh, I would have done it like a fuck that. Dude. I would have strutted out of there. I'd have had like a stack of boxes that high, been like, hell yeah.
Wait. Like, so like this is like because I remember like I'd go to like Sunday mornings. My dad would always go get the New York Times and Wall Street Journal from the local newspaper stand because this is like the 80s. So and there was a Dunkin' Donuts right there. So we get donuts and then he'd go to the newspaper stand and get that. Now, then you see sometimes guys in there buying Penthouse and Playboy. At the same time, they're buying, Field and Stream. They're buying Time Magazine. They're buying all this other shit. And just like
mixing it in.
They're mixing it in. And just like handing it on the counter, just like,
they're all like, Popular Motors,
Popular Mechanics,
and then at
here's
the bottom,
Omni.
Hustler, okay.
Life Magazine, Hustler. I'm reading it for the articles.
They just give you
was
the
back-
sure.
But seriously, that's why prawn back then was shameful. Now it's not. Because literally it's just like, hold on. I could just go, oh, there's Prawn Hub right there.
Yeah.
And the door's closed. No one hears anything. Oh, wait, you know what? I got my phone. Okay. So I'm in an airport. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Whatever. What the frack?
Brad lights candles and fucking puts on some smooth jazz when he goes.
Yeah, you're like I'm traveling to Europe and this guy comes in. He's got a blanket. He's got a bunch of candles and he's got music. I'm like, what the fuck is going on over here?
Oh my god!
It's only a smooth operator playing in the background.
Oh geez.
Like I'm just taking a piss, man. What the hell's going on?
Clouds cover. I watch hentai for the plot.
I thought it was for the temples.
I want to say something, but I don't want to say it.
Do it.
I'm not exactly 100% sure I know what hentai is. Does it require tentacles?
Hentai is just basically the Japanese word for pervert.
It's just anime porn, right?
But it's just anime. Yeah, it's just
okay.
But I thought it involved tentacles.
A lot of the times.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So like,
where did that come from? What the hell is this about?
Back when I was like 17, 18 years old, we'd go over to my buddy's house, and one of my buddies would bring over he brought over like Ninja Scroll, right? I want to say Ninja Scroll was the first anime I ever saw. I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. And then he brings over fucking Ghost in the Shell. I'm like, yeah, this is fucking cool. And then he brings something over, and it's like, all I know is some girls just being taken advantage of by a giant octopus. I'm like, what's happening? Like, this is not what we were watching before. Like,
I remember when once upon a time Netflix would let you rent that stuff.
Like all the Ninja Scroll, and what was the other one you mentioned?
Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell. So two animes that do have nudity in and shit.
Yeah.
Your friend was grooming you. He wanted to touch tips.
I think so.
Oh.
Bringing over the dirty animes.
You know what? I literally will be turning 52 in 5 weeks. I did not know about all this stuff until like 5 years ago. So like 45, 46 years got by. I'm like, what the hell is this shit now? Like, was this always out here? How?
I am so sorry you had to ever discover this. I am sorry.
No, the disturbing thing is like kids, like kids younger than me, like you got teens learning about that. I'm like, what is this shit? I'm like, I'm kind of glad I don't have kids at this point.
The advent of the internet, it shrunk the world a little bit because it gave access to things that otherwise you had to probably specialty order through the dirty magazines and shit like that.
I mean,
on a time ago. Now it's so easily, readily accessible.
I swear.
I mean, on Amazon. I mean,
yeah. Like I said, at one point, Netflix, you used to be able to rent the hentai movies and stuff.
You keep saying Netflix, but I think you mean Blockbuster.
Oh, I don't know about Blockbuster. I only because again, like Devil was saying, is like at a point, all the mom and pop rental places
They went away. Yeah.
Blockbuster, I didn't really know about the adult section.
You know what? You're right. So
There was no adult section on any Blockbuster.
Netflix. You mean actually when they would send you discs?
Yes, when they sent discs.
Oh my God, that's true.
I forgot that even happened.
And they had like all the old sections and stuff for all the different.
Yeah, right,
with the Red Box. Remember Red Box?
Redbox,
That's still
yeah.
around.
They still have Redbox.
There's still red boxes, but even in my area, they've been shutting down some of the units.
The Redboxes have had video games for a long time now.
Yeah, they did.
So Small Time Republic says having most major prawn sites born here in Alabama takes me back to the good old days when you had to make an effort. Something tells me that Small Time Republic's first porn experience was found in a forest somewhere.
Forest porn, man.
Yep, forest porn's real.
You don't know a struggle
it
till you
is.
had to jerk off to a fuzzy tit on a fucking screen. I'm telling
A
you.
moldy tit.
I swear I can see it.
The fuck's the blurry, the freaking vines and shit. Yeah.
Oh.
You when you were when I was a kid, you freaking had a boob on the screen, and it was like, the white lines are going across it, and you fucking you kids are
Don't forget.
spoiled.
I mean, when I graduated college, Netscape had just come out, and downloading a photo would take
take forever.
Yeah,
like a day,
all freaking day.
I'm gonna see this titty in about 12 hours.
I think I had.
I'll tab. I'm gonna start this up. I'm gonna go back to my game of Fallout.
Hey, I had a 5200 baud modem at the time. That was fast.
Oh, good old
I roller up in here.
Carl learned what bukkake was from E-bombs.
Oh, I wish I did not know what that word meant.
I don't even know what E-bomb world is.
It was like
No,
one of those
that's not the word I meant.
It was like one of those old like meme. It was like maybe one of the original meme sites.
Oh,
what the hell's wrong with Japan? What the fuck?
Well, they just have different words for
we have
they just became
country too.
It's just their alterations for different things of what we.
Have you ever
say
heard
over
of
here.
soggy muffin? Isn't that what it's called? It's not.
Oh yeah,
Limp
the Limp
Bizkit.
Bizkit.
Wait, hold on. What's this?
Is it Limp Bizkit?
Honey Cat.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit.
So we have our own.
Oh, Eric
shit.
Elniak. You remember Under Siege?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With
Siege.
Steven Seagal as
Hey,
the Navy SEAL cook.
Yeah, she busted out of the cake.
Yep.
Ryback. His name was Ryback.
Casey Ryback.
Casey Ryback.
Navy SEAL cook.
How the fuck did we get to talking about porn? What the fuck is going on right now?
Because we're talking about the internet.
We're talking about the badass salon lady and some.
That's right, having an OnlyFans. Yeah.
It's all Cloud's fault. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's Cloud's fault.
We're talking about the internet. Of course, Prawn is going to come up.
Jeremy makes everything gay. Cloud makes everything perverted.
Horny.
Yeah.
I mean, wait. Can you imagine if Jeremy was here tonight? Jesus Christ!
I'll take Cloud's methods, okay, over Dermy's.
Very true.
Have a bunch of Jeremy's here. We have a bunch of male octopuses doing weird shit, inking each other.
Oh God!
I ink you. No, I ink you.
Oh Jesus. Okay. New subject.
Please, for the love of Christ.
So we're gonna talk about fun.
Yay, fun.
And having fun.
But this wasn't.
This was a nice trip down memory lane.
Back to the days when we had to sneak around to get prawn.
Yeah, we had to go to the woods or the fuzzy boob.
Find a random mag underneath the bridge.
Bud Ice and look at Playboys in the woods.
Or you had to have that really cool friend with a really, really cool dad who had the box.
I was the kid with the cool mom that let us watch the Spice Channel.
Wait. Me and a buddy got shamed in 3rd grade by having the women's underwear ads from the newspaper pinned to our shirts. What?
What?
All right, wait. How old is Kel?
He's your age-ish.
Ish.
I don't think Kel's in his 50s.
Maybe close. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out what this women's underwear ad is.
Well,
Victoria's
but
Secret.
so on my guess is that their moms found their underwear ads stuffed under their beds or something,
And pinned them on your
decided
Oh.
to send them to school
Oh my
wearing the underwear
God.
Okay,
ad.
all right.
Okay, so he's 47.
Okay. He's close.
My
My
third
third
grade
grade
teacher was like 80 years
80
old.
Yeah. Everyone's third grade teacher was 80 years old. That's how it used to be. All the teachers were in their 60s. Now they're 25.
My fourth grade teacher was like 23.
Sears catalog.
She was smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you'd start on the Sears catalog, and then somehow the
upgrade.
Victoria's Secret catalog showed up at the house. And you'd steal it before anyone in the house found it. Allegedly, I heard people say this.
I have two different videos of groups of people dancing, and I figured it would be fun to compare these two videos and see and talk about the idea of people just having fun, because that's all they're doing in these videos. They're just having fun, right? So the first one
We're not having fun.
That's like,
was
that's
a-
allowed anymore.
was a tweet that I actually retweeted this one. And I had to say here, another great example of not being able to understand the concept of fun, where JoJo from Jers, God damn it, tweets out, in the history of time, there has never been a cult dumber or douchier than this one.
Okay.
And so here we go. We just got people doing, they're just hanging out at home. It's probably Thanksgiving.
Is it Donald Trump's there?
They're hanging out with Elvis Presley. They're all just dancing around the table, waiting for the turkey to be done. There's not a single food. There's maybe
What they don't get is
vodka.
it's mockery. Even Trump does it to mock himself.
Yeah.
And nothing will. I mean, I guess I have to kind of redact something. Like nothing does set a leftist into more fit of rage than people doing stuff like this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what upsets the leftist most? Knowing that there's another cult out there.
That might be more powerful than them.
One of the best videos I ever did was when Trump signed that chick's titties, and I was making fun of all the people blowing up over that, getting all upset. But we have another video of people
That's a
having
very
fun.
Trump thing too. It's like that's of course what he'd do. Of course he'd sign some titties.
Yeah. So we've got another.
Oh
video
no.
of people having fun.
No.
No. Oh yeah, take this down. That's not gonna work for me. In the woman's bathroom at Capitol Hill,
So is this an
with
insurrection?
dudes, more dudes. Yeah, is this an insurrection of the woman's bathroom?
Cosplay.
Yes. Some of them aren't even trying. Come on, people.
Oh my God, they've totally owned the chuds.
Yep.
Yeah, the chuds are feeling that burn.
Hashtag chudge owned.
So now, what's unfortunate for them is there's some masks going on. We know why this one's wearing a mask.
Because it doesn't pass worth a damn.
Covers her beard.
Uh-huh.
I mean, in better
And
quality.
Someone took off
I'm
the
sure
mask.
none of them
Straight up
do.
dude. That's just a dude.
That's
I
a
don't know what that
dude.
is. I think that's a dude.
No, that's not a dude. That's a woman.
A black woman.
But like, these are people that are completely full of themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But it's not a cult. So
Oh, guys, you don't get it. Guys, you don't get it. This is the revolution. This
Right.
is going to
Right.
save.
Yeah, you're
This is democracy in action.
You're right. You're right. I am so wrong. You're absolutely right. These are the
Hey, was
peop-
that Dylan?
No, he's another influencer type. I'm sure I've played a video or two of his.
Dylan.
Oh, you know what?
Point-
Oh, you know who he is? Remember the guy that lived in New York that was talking about all the orgies he had to go to?
Oh God!
Oh wait, that's one we said actually had good work done though.
No, that was just the dude. He had a 5 o'clock shadow.
He almost kicked the girl in the face.
Photo. Wait, go back. Go just show her again, because it looks better now. Maybe they shaved.
Yeah, they shaved for
Maybe
the
they got
occasion.
lazy.
Maybe they did more.
Applied extra layers of makeup.
It's hard to tell because the mask.
That is Dylan 2.0.
That's not,
Okay,
yeah,
go back a little bit.
That's a wannabe Dylan.
Yeah, that's
Go
the
back
guy
to
that
like
was
50.
50.
Okay,
Yeah,
there,
right there.
like
Watch this.
the quasi Becky Lynch one.
Go ahead and play. All right,
I know who you're talking.
and then he almost kicks a girl in the face. He
Yeah.
almost attacked a girl
There,
in the
okay,
bathroom.
There.
And they're seeing.
Okay. So
funny as shit.
if that's a him, her, they've done a lot better work on themselves.
There might be some actual women.
What
in
are they?
there, but
Are they all grinding on the doors?
It could just be a gay dude. Because there are other just gay dudes in there just because showing solidarity.
Yeah.
Is somebody in one of these stalls that's not open just sitting there having a deuce going, why the fuck are they doing that?
Yeah, what the fuck are they
You know
doing
what the
out
best
there?
part would be? If they let out the biggest fucking dump and made a large fart noise, and then they all ran out with the smell.
That's what my Republic was trying to say. This is a threat to our dumpocracy.
Mhm. Damn it, I will stand up for dumpmocracy. Everyone should be allowed to dump in peace.
Trans people are not dangerous. You are.
I agree trans people are not dangerous, but transing children is.
Bullshit. Like I said, a dude just almost kicked a girl in the face.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, they're dangerous to
And you saw the oh shit look on his
No,
face.
that was just
Yeah.
that's just sloppy wrestling. That's all.
Bitch needs to sell better.
Oh no,
no,
it's
that's
a dude.
another
It's
dude.
a dude. He almost
That's
saw
another
kicked-
dude.
Fine, it was almost racism.
Are we certain it's another dude?
This is
Yeah,
all the more reason
That's
why
another
men should just
black
not be in women's bathrooms. Like we just go around kicking people in the face.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
We're
let's
doing
be
high
honest here.
kicks.
Okay,
We're constantly doing high
so
kicks.
clearly the one with the quasi M95 K95 mask was a dude with long hair. The one she almost kicked, not certain though. Of course, it's a nice bathroom, small time
Yeah, that
Republic.
was a really
we
nice
paid
bathroom.
for it. It's in the capital. That's our money, which is what Doge is going to get rid of. So Doge is going to get rid of all the excessive spending, and it's then going to look like a shitty ass Grand Central station.
Let's go.
hole.
You know they got like the triple ply fucking toilet paper in there and shit.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Politicians ain't gonna allow their ass to be.
Oh no, they have someone to wipe their
Sandpaper.
ass.
Those are the
It's like Capital in Hunger Games, the Avox or whatever they were. They wipe their asses. They're called the wipers.
It's
People
like
that comes out of
They all you see is their eyes. It's like a white mask.
it's like the South Park episode where he's all like, I can wipe my own butt. She's all, yes, sir. He goes, you took a dump? Yes, because I'm a big boy. And I took a big boy
I'm a
dump.
big-
Whatever. Oh god. That is a creepy ass video. I'm sorry. The first one, you can sit there and say it's kind of cringy that they
it's corny. It's
yeah.
intentionally cringy.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
But
Yeah.
what these people
the
doing
second?
are
No,
lame.
the first one. The second one, no, they're complete. The
Yeah.
second one, they're so full of themselves, they're completely oblivious to what's happening.
Yeah.
But
And it's
they're having fun. Supposedly, I don't know.
Yes.
That big ass nail lady, she was jiving to that. She's all, I love this video.
I just want to point out that the only cultists are the Trump people.
yeah.
Yes. The ones dancing with their family in the living room / dining room are the cultists,
Yeah.
not the
Yeah,
people
only
dancing in
cultists
the
would be
women's
getting along with-
bathroom.
Only the cultists would be getting along with their own family to do a video like that.
Not the ones screaming at people who don't follow their orthodoxy. Like, if you want to see a group of cultists why don't you go back to our election night stream? Because we were all cultists. Trump, Trump,
Oh,
Trump.
hail
Oh,
Trump.
yeah. We're like the minions. Trump. Trump.
How
I don't
many?
know
How
about
many?
you, but that election night stream, my butthole was puckering. I was like, "This is gonna work. This is gonna
Yeah.
happen." Like I didn't, and then even when he won, I didn't believe it. Like,
Yeah.
No,
It was
we-
till the next day I was sitting there going, God, is something going to happen while I sleep?
Oh, yeah.
Are they going to overturn these states because we just can't have this happen type thing? You know, oh, God.
I mean, think about it. How long did it take for California to actually finish counting?
have they finished yet?
Have they?
I think they're done. I think they're done. But honestly,
live here and
that
I
should
don't know.
disqualify you from being a state in this union. Again, we had some issues in 2000, as is well documented. Florida went back and looked at it and said, okay, we got to fix our system. 9:00 at night, we had 90+% reporting. Florida was called at 9:30. Okay. And this state has offered to other states, hey, let us show you how we did this so you can do this. No, California takes 3 fucking weeks. India, 1 billion people can do their stuff in 2 days.
I want to trust.
Why is California so tarded?
Because it needs to be fortified, damn it.
They're already a fucking Democrat. Just you get all the electorals.
They
okay,
have
get all of it.
Vote. They have to vote. They have to count every dead person's vote. There's a lot of dead
Yeah.
people in
They have
California.
to count
What they
every
really
dead
need to
person and
do,
every
what they
illegal.
really need to do is fix the electoral college to reflect the actual numbers because they didn't do that the last time.
And we were waiting for some people to cross the border to cast their
Ooh.
vote.
Exactly. That
Yes, that's that. I forgot about the latecomers.
Ah, that's right. I'm sorry, they're called newcomers. They actually call them newcomers, which is really interesting because that goes back to the movie Alienation, also TV show Alienation.
I have no idea.
You didn't see that? Go
No,
watch
not-
Alienation. James Caan is in it, so is Mandy Patinkin.
Yeah, these little.
It's on Netflix. The only thing I have right now is Netflix. And
These-
I don't know.
these
I can't,
people
I'll
look
give
like-
it to you.
Their heads
send it
look
to
like
you.
foreskins, and they freaking got like blotches on their heads. They're weird.
Yeah, they're smooth Klingons with blotches, but honestly, it's actually a good story. It's a good sci-fi story. It's kind of like District 9. It's not bad, and some people would say it's probably woke, but it was just it was like late 80s, early 90s, and it's just like talking politics, but not like banging you in the head like we need to convert everyone. It was an analogy to
throwing out
immigrants.
ideas. Throwing out
It was
ideas.
presenting ideas, but not clubbing you over the head and letting you form your own opinions.
That's disgusting. Kel says they drink curdled milk. It's their alcohol.
That is true. Did we get drunk on curdled milk?
Ew.
I don't remember. Oh, Eric. Oh my God. I can't believe I remember that. Gary Sykes played the cop, the human cop. And he then played a character. Don't cancel me. In Star Trek Enterprise, he's Vulcan, Saval. I think it was Saval. And then Eric Pierpoint was the alien, and he also played in Star Trek Enterprise one of the Section 31 members. So these are all just like bit players, like C actors, like the syndicated stuff back in the day. And it was still it was this is back when like late 80s, early 90s was doing good sci-fi stuff. And yeah, it was liberal, same way Star Trek was liberal. It was just good stories. Good stories.
Brad's really worried about not getting into our Project 2025 thread. He's like, don't cancel me.
No,
So-
I only say that because I brought up Star Trek. And I know how what the response is.
So there's been a little bit of cringe so far this evening, but I don't feel I'd be doing my job without bringing some real fucking cringe.
Are we doing more yeast?
No, this has nothing to do with yeast. This has everything to do with toxicity. I don't know how else to put this.
What
Did you
the
guys read the sign?
I had an affair.
For 2 years, feel free to ask me about it.
Where the hell is he? Is he in a mall?
He's a cheater! Cheater!
Okay. That's one way to do it.
Cheater! Look at the cheater. Turn around for your fans. He had a 2-year affair while I had his second baby. We intentionally had a second baby, and he was having an affair the whole time. Feel free.
Hey, sweetheart.
I
What
would
you
cheat on her
do?
too.
What you do is you call me or someone like me and you divorce him. You don't do this because this to me says I don't care that he did it because I want clicks. If you actually cared about the fact that your husband cheated on you while you were pregnant with his child, you would divorce him. No, you know why this? Because you're narcissistic. See you next Tuesday.
Well, she's
You're
over
a
there.
fucking millennial, early millennial, Gen Z bitch who doesn't care about her real life. All she cares about is what I get on TikTok.
She's
Good
over there
luck,
talking
sweetheart.
to some girls about how he's such a cheating bastard and shit. And some guy walks up and asks him about it. He goes, was it worth it? He's all 2 years of that. Was yeah, it was worth it.
So
He
I
just
heard
go.
it's fine for a day.
You should
Hell
see the
yeah.
ass I was fucking.
Yeah. If you saw her, you'd wear this sign too, brother.
This is on the dude.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
should've cut
totally
down
too.
This behavior that she is showing here is why he cheated.
Yep.
He should have divorced her before he cheated.
Oh,
if
yeah.
they're even married.
This is performative. This is all performative.
But it's real. Like his face, he's not happy to be there. He knows he's doing a walk of shame.
Well,
Maybe he's a good actor.
he shouldn't have done it. I would say, look, you're either gonna
Hold
forgive
on.
me
I
for
will
what I
show
did.
this one frame. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see it. I'll make it full screen. That's what I'll do.
Look, I mean, I can
But
fake a
look
face
at this
too.
face on her. Like she's unhinged.
Oh my god.
And look at him looking at her. He's all like, oh crap, I should have.
Oh crap! It's the fucking Exorcist.
No, but
Wait, hold on. Did she? Her ears pointed?
I don't know.
Look at her ears.
Might be. That's creepy.
Oh my god!
She's Vulcan.
Is she Vulcan or is she an elf?
Brad's now attracted to her.
No, not so much.
No, like, but it's on him because he actually let her do this to him. If I cheated on a girl, which I wouldn't, but if I did, and she gave me that sign, I'd be like, look, you're either gonna forgive me for what happened, and we're gonna move past this, or not. But I'm not gonna go out and fucking.
We're
embarrass
believing this
myself
is
because
real.
It makes you feel good. I'm sorry, I did wrong. I'm not trying to deny that I did wrong.
Question:
But
Who's
kiss my
filming?
ass on me fucking going out there cucking
question.
myself like some bitch. It's not gonna happen. Just
Yeah,
pack your
Who's
bags and
filming?
let's separate right now.
This is performative bullshit. He may not have done it.
Hold on. Fractured, what do you think?
I'm leaning into the performative bullshit pretty much, and yeah, you guys are right. Like, why would he allow this to even go on?
Yeah,
He wasn't getting something out of it himself.
Wait. Hold on. This is the incongruity. He's brave enough to cheat on her for 2 years, but then he cucks himself.
Huh.
Her boyfriend. No, her girlfriend is.
So exactly, it is
They're a
her
throuple.
girlfriend who's just as fucking psycho and is actually cheering her on for a divorce because
Yeah,
she's
she's like
probably single and miserable herself.
This is a wannabe throuple.
No, I don't think so. I think
We haven't seen
so
other
you're
videos
saying-
yet.
You said how does he cuck himself? Well, okay, it's because he was already cucking himself when he decided to cheat and not just stand up for himself and say, "You got to go. I'm going to go hit this."
I don't think that's.
I think cheating is one of the most cowardice things a person can do.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with that.
So I don't think him cheating makes him like high.
No, I've respected every woman who broke up with me when they were cheating on me. And there's many. That's usually how I got dumped. they were cheating on me. And which is so odd because I'm so attractive. They've also married them all too. It's weird. So I helped them to get to where they need to be. But again, this is bullshit. This is not real. This is not real. Because if this dude would have never done this. I'm sorry. This dude has enough balls to cheat on his beautiful wife,
significant other, whatever the hell she is.
Whatever. And this is all just for clicks and likes. I don't buy this at all. Because guess what? Drama happens in real life and you don't want to talk about it. People who do this are not doing it because it's real. They're doing it because they want to perform, because their lives have no actual meaning. If this was real, if this guy did this, she would, like, the rational person would be, I'm running to a fucking lawyer. I'm divorcing my husband.
Yeah.
And taking his money. Because no. So we're not dealing with rational people. We're dealing with children we're dealing with theater kids. They're putting on a play.
So what about those parents that have their kids put on the cardboard sign saying, I didn't come home until after 10 p.m. or, the kid did something stupid and they put on the sign that says what they did and their parents shared that all over social media. I mean, that's energy.
No, I don't think so. I think that's teaching a kid a lesson. That's a parent exercising parental control.
It'd be one thing if it was actually just in public and they didn't put it on social media.
I agree with that. Oh no, I totally agree with that point.
Yeah.
If you do that without putting on social media, that's fine. The problem is we've become such a social media society now that, like, they get off on it. So we get the dopamine hits. And look, I like getting likes on my videos. That's cool, right? But at the same time, if I'm actually parenting, I don't give a shit what the public thinks.
Exactly.
Because I'm only caring about what I do for my kid. So if I had a kid, he did something bad, I want to shame him, I'm going to fucking shame him. I don't need to film it. Maybe I film it for myself. So I show my kid over and over again, like, hey, let me show you again. Do you want to do this again? Do you want to do this bad thing again? So I shame you again? No, you're learning a lesson. I don't need to publish it. I, as a parent, would not need to publish it. I would just need to teach my child a lesson. This is the narcissistic society that we have now.
Yes, narcissistic society, 100%. It's
as we are all people literally doing YouTube.
Right.
But I like if me and Heather had an argument tonight, I'm not going to film it and put it on YouTube.
No.
Why would I do that? That's what I would acknowledge. It's like a couple has a fight and they're putting it on YouTube. They're putting it on Instagram. They're putting it on TikTok. Like, what are you doing? Why are you filming a fight? That's what this is, like a public fight. I'm shaming my husband because he cheated on me, allegedly. And we don't know if this is real.
She is never going to let it go.
If it's real.
I think it's real. I think it's real. I think it's real.
I don't think so.
And performative.
I don't think it's real. I think he's acting. Because he's not saying shit. This dude's brave enough to go bang another woman, but he's just like, like, fuck you, bitch. First off, I'm not putting this on. Go fuck yourself. This is bad acting. This is a terrible story. This is like dumbass trans man woman entering Squid Game to pay for surgery. This is a dumb plot.
It just started raining over here. Weird.
You're in Arizona, not LA.
Yeah, I live in a desert. This isn't normal. So I've got one more little bit of cringe, but there's also some funny in this. This is there's a dude. If you've seen these videos, you'll recognize it. It's pretty good, but it's also got a crazy woman in it.
Oh, she got nice eyes. They're crazy.
I've had my husband blocked on TikTok for years because, like I've said before, my activity on the internet is none of his business.
What?
But recently I was feeling kind, so I unblocked him. And at first his intrusion into my internet life started slow.
Intrusion into my internet life.
Does she give him the same grace? Like if he's
Time out.
I bet not.
Have you seen any of these guys' videos before?
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Oh, this is great.
It was him liking my videos. It was him sending me things. It was fine. I didn't love it, but it was fine.
Oh, my snobby sister in Christ!
We were chatting this morning.
He's running with the giant red flag. So he crossed the line. We were chatting this morning.
And he just casually looks at me and he goes, I see you followed somebody named Girthmaster.
Please don't explain who that is! My ears are pure!
None of his business. And
I think she's full of shit.
This is performative.
I didn't know what to say, so I just got red in the face and was like, I fumbled.
Yeah, how dare you mention Girthmaster, dude. Oh, and don't even think about bringing up Thicky Longstocking.
This is my private space. This is my private internet. I am horrified. Why did he even know that?
She can't keep.
Hold on, I gotta. Hold on. I gotta go on Amazon right now and buy football referee flags so I can throw them. You cannot say the internet is your private space.
No, that's literally impossible. She was like she's like trying to imply that
he invaded my private public space.
Her internet life and her real life are separate things, which I mean they should be, but she keeps her husband out of it.
Look, my internet life and my private life are completely separate things. Heather doesn't have any fucking thing to do with me doing this shit. That's a personal choice.
I feel like that's fairly normal.
Yes, but
like you're also not like proactively keeping her away. You know,
no, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
like she actually. I think I made her. I probably subscribed her. I probably took her phone and made her subscribe me, get a number.
So, yeah. You better want to double check, make sure she hasn't been unsubscribed.
Yeah, I should go back and check.
That.
Oh, you're making me irritable. I'm feeling crabby.
So he's about to get blocked. Real quick. Not Girthmaster.
Hold on. Time out.
Yeah.
She's way more attractive than this dude. This dude is doing good.
Well,
she's pretty.
That's not her husband.
That's not her husband. That's
the guy making the video.
This dude just cut up this video and did his red flag thing. Like that's his. That's his gimmick. He's saying that he's exposing all of her red flags.
Oh, I thought this was her husband.
No. That's her red. This guy's just saying she's full of red flags.
Okay. Yeah. Then you know what? I would like to talk to her husband. I don't do family law, but I can probably help.
And let me.
So he basically took her video.
Yeah, and edited in his stuff.
Honestly, look, she doesn't have the crazy eyes.
Business.
I'm gonna do this with no audio. Okay. I thought maybe she had a filter on. I don't think so.
No, I don't think she does. She's attractive.
Not look as fake as the
She's not.
The hairstylist definitely had like a film over her face, and it wasn't just makeup.
She has makeup on, but not excessive makeup.
I just can't believe she has a problem with him having a problem with someone called, what was it, Girth something?
Girthmaster. But you see, that's what so it's this part right here. It's none of your business. And this is after he confronted her about the Girthmaster. Like her smile, like if she was really worried about
that's crazy. Wait, there's crazies. There's crazies. We got some crazy going. There you go. Crazy girl.
Yeah, that's what she's telling that Girthmaster's none of his business. I don't buy that she followed someone named Girthmaster on her TikTok or whatever. Like, that's
You know, the weird thing is, like, I honestly did not know she followed me.
I thought you said he didn't have a TikTok.
He doesn't.
I don't.
Girthmaster does.
Oh, that's right. That's I'm sorry. How could I have
Wait, but here, wait, hold on. Time out. Girthmaster is actually a deceptive name. That means that is a master of the girth. That's not.
That could be Dermy.
Oh God.
He's very good.
If you are a master of the girth, you are not a dude unless you're Dermy.
Yeesh.
Think about the name. Break down the name. Girth Master. Just saying, guys. Simple grammar. So
Like
she's
these are
got another woman. She's got a woman who's got a large
Stop.
garage. Parking an F-350. Just saying. Got a new lesbian friend.
Boys, that's all I got tonight. I had Sarah Silverman telling that she stopped being political because no one wants to hear celebrities be political. But fuck Sarah Silverman, no one wanted to hear from her anyways.
What's his name?
Unless she got her tits out. Anyhow,
Adam Carolla did. Not Adam Carolla. Jimmy Kimmel did.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel.
Huh?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Very used to date.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm not trying. I don't care about that. She's just got. She's got a nice rack.
She used to.
Okay, fair enough. It's not like I'm Googling what does Sarah Silverman look like now.
All right, well, I'm gonna
He's getting frumpy.
Well, yeah, the it was a Fox News article, and the picture that they had chosen of her, she was obviously at some like red carpet event, all dolled up with a pound of makeup on, and yeah, age is starting to set in. That's okay. It happens to everyone.
Oh, Nancy Mace. Interesting.
Okay, this we can go on.
Apparently, Fetterman is complimenting Elon Musk now.
Yes. Yeah.
Someone's going off
Nancy
the
Mace.
reservation.
Nancy Mace posted on X, 47 and fabulous, featuring pink tacos because it's on brand.
I saw that.
The fuck?
She's not in a bikini, so I don't care.
She looks good for 47.
She does. She could probably rock the bikini. Anyhow.
Yeah, but she's not my congresswoman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm fine with my congresswoman.
I never want to see my congressman in a bikini, so it's all.
You want to see my congresswoman?
Andy Biggs, do us all a favor. Keep your clothes on.
Ms. Luna, do whatever you want.
We've all seen Nancy Pelosi in a bikini. We don't want it again. Well, except for Shock. Yeah.
I'm just going to live in my congressional district with Anna Polina and be very happy.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I would look at Pelosi's.
Are you just cosplaying Shock right now?
I've always said this. She has a nice rack.
Yeah.
I think she's an absolutely terrible person, but she's got a nice rack.
You don't know what's underneath.
You know what that rack was paid on by insider trading.
Right. That's kind of why I want to see, because it could be very humorous.
That is like that joke that freaking Ron White told, where he's all like, men will want to see any girl naked. It doesn't matter how nasty. He's all like, there could be some loppy titted old biker lady, and she could be like, you want to see my titties? And the guy be like, yeah, I kind of do.
This is why men are fucking dumb.
Out, yeah. I remember that joke.
And then he's all, now you can roll him back up.
Yeah, I know that was.
This does not help our gender, guys. Stop this.
We're just a very curious lot. That's all.
We're
Very
curious. We explore strange new worlds. Very Star Trek.
Yes. How else do you think we became so
Pancake.
adventurous?
Oh my god. That's an IHOP I don't want to go to.
Well, gentlemen, let's wrap this bitch up. Mr. Devil Made Me Do It. Let the people know what you got going on this week.
Oh shit. Tomorrow I'll be on Ballbusters. I will be on Abyssal Musings, and then I will be at the pub. We're gonna start at 11 tomorrow. We're moving it up an hour.
Yes.
Hopefully Dermy adjusts accordingly.
If I am there, I will do my best to wrangle that.
Yeah, I asked him and he said, "Oh, yeah, we always into 11." I'm all like, "Yeah, 11:25, more like it." But yeah, because he keeps saying that he wants to raid the pub. He wants to do, at the end of Ballbusters, send the crowd over to the pub, but you have to have the shows going on at the same time.
Yeah, he has to. Yeah, well, he could technically wait. Can he send it to you before you go live? I don't know.
I don't know.
I know it. I know it has to. It might work if it's as long as the show's scheduled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, people will just leave. That's the thing. If you send them right over and there's something to watch, they might stay. If they're sitting in the back room and for 20 minutes, they're not going to stay.
Yeah.
But so yeah, pub. Then on Tuesday, we are doing a Get Ranked, and I have no clue which one I'm going to pick. Probably Devils in Pop Culture, but I don't know who I would get on that list. So there will be a Get Ranked. There will be a Get Ranked. That's you know what? I'll put it right here. We're going to do Christmas movies, the animated ones. There you go.
Okay.
I got the list already made. We'll do that.
Does
one.
8 Crazy Nights count?
Yes. Any of because I've already done the live action Christmas movies, Christmas with the Cranks, Christmas Vacation, all those. But go ahead.
When you say animated, does that include like Rudolph and Frosty?
Yep. The claymations will be on the animated list. So
Does
animated Christmas movies.
The Muppets.
Ooh, I have to see if I put that on the live action. If I didn't put it on the live action, it will be on that one.
Okay, that makes sense.
That would have to.
Yeah, because there's live action actors in that. That's different than animated.
But that's the best Christmas
if
Carol.
Roger Rabbit was a fucking Christmas movie,
Muppet Christmas Carol is great.
Oh hell yeah, I love that.
Dude, the Muppets Christmas Carol is
my fave.
Glass. Sweet. Get Ranked, the pub, Abysmal Musings, and Ballbusters. That doesn't sound busy at all. On top of work, he's going to be working while doing all those people. So go watch his shows. And Mr. Fractured Filter, still no Saturday Night Sith.
Nope. It's like I said before. This is kind of the turbo busy month for me. Thank God I survived because of all the. But hey, nice cushy paycheck, so that'll make me a happy camper.
That works. Yeah,
so that was like we got nice overtime. But anyways, I might be Saturday. I might still do a gaming stream. I'm either be checking out the whole Marvel Rivals, or I'll be getting back to some more Mass Effect 2. I haven't decided yet.
Mass Effect 2.
And so, hopefully, also my computer is behaving now.
Let me know what's going on.
Yeah, I'll if anything else acts screwy, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just mostly fuck all for me. But hey, keep an eye out. Well, things will get busy again for me on this side.
What were we talking about? We were talking about something the other day, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds like content for Dermy and Fracture."
Yeah. Oh God, it was?
Oh, Alana Pierce and her new shows and stuff.
Yeah. But otherwise, just keep an eye out I'll mostly be doing gaming streams, if anything. Yeah.
You should consider Path of Exile 2.
I found the first one so boring, though.
I liked it, but also I was thirsty for a Diablo replacement. I did not like Diablo 3.
Yeah, I
not
wasn't
much of a fan of Diablo 4.
I didn't touch Diablo 4. Played through Diablo 3. It was fine enough. Mainly, I didn't play that until it went to console, local co-op and stuff, which was insanely cool that they actually did that for consoles. I was actually shocked by that when that dropped. But I'm mainly all about that Diablo 2. I'll
Same here.
play that any day. I did like I forgot the name of the damn game. It was another kind of action RPG that came out a while back. I know Melee Games, they did on a recent
That had the same top-down view, whatever it's called.
Yeah. And
was it a cyberpunk one?
No, it was another kind of kind of fantasy style, dark fantasy kind of Diablo-esque, but with more like with guns and stuff. Or at least had that option.
I played a cyberpunk one forever ago. That was all right. No idea.
Really? I didn't.
Yeah.
I know I got it on GOG, and I'm trying to look at my GOG list really quick, but it's not.
Kel's saying Last Epic.
Grim Dawn. Grim Dawn was it. Grim Dawn is.
You know
Grim
what? I don't
Dawn
think I
was
ever
fun.
played that. I saw that. And didn't the second one come out here recently?
Did they do a second one? I wasn't aware of a second one.
Now I'm
the first one was dope. The first one was fun. It was also really easily moddable, which was really cool.
No, it wasn't a Grim Dawn 2. It was something. There was another second game that's coming out.
It's Path of Exile too.
No, it was another one that's I can't remember. It wasn't just Path of Exile. There was two games coming out.
All the damn sequels.
Well, so keep an eye out for Fractured. Did I put the link? I put the link. Duke Devil. You got more videos coming? Well, you're gonna have more Star Wars next week, aren't you?
Oh, you poor son.
Yeah. So we are watching Skeleton Crew in our house. I posted a quick review, hashtag Goonies in Space. I've come up with more 80s kid shows to talk about. But surprisingly, it wasn't awful. Had some good vibes for us old people. I just actually, before we went live tonight, I posted my reaction to the Doctor Who 2024 Christmas trailer. It's a trailer. It's Doctor Who. I'm sorry. Let me correct that. It's Dr. Shooty. This is not Doctor Who. Dr. Shooty.
Dr. Chitty.
Dr. N. Cuddy. Yeah, so I'm gonna watch that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep up with Skeleton Crew since it appears to be something we will watch here on Tuesday nights because we need something to watch since we finished off Tulsa King. If you do not watch Tulsa King, go watch Tulsa King. For the love of God. Also, watch Great British Bake Off. Good stuff to watch. Otherwise,
cake, not sponge.
It's not cake.
Why do they say sponge, Devil?
Because it's British.
British and they suck.
Oh, okay. So I thought but when you were talking about your sister earlier, I thought she was trying to use the term sponge to sound more knowledgeable, like what kind of cake.
No, it's British thing.
Something. It's a British thing. All right.
British word.
I used to watch that show all the time, and I don't remember
watch it.
Sponge. I loved it. Yeah, I loved it.
But
and again,
bakers call it a sponge too. It's
it is a type of type of cake. But so this is December 5th. I'm trying to tentatively plan my first live stream.
Don't do it this month. if you're gonna need
for
it.
January.
Okay.
I'm thinking about doing a Sunday live stream, which would be late afternoon my time, and I wanted to do a Deep Space Nine live watch.
You can't do that on YouTube.
I know that's the problem.
They've got real anal about that.
I know.
Even if you don't have one.
I have a Rumble channel, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't want to do, but I definitely want to do.
You could do like a first like 10 minutes or so, maybe kind of explain the episode a little bit on YouTube. Like, everybody, if you want to watch the full episode with us, go on over to the Rumble channel. That way you're kind of pimping your other channel.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to do that
on YouTube, and then there you go.
The thing is, do I want to do a live watch or just want to do a talk about it? That's the thing. I don't know which is better. I'll talk to you guys about it. I'll talk to you guys about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it because I have an idea. Something that's working really well for someone else that we know.
Okay, so yeah, but I definitely want to do. I want to start next year doing Deep Space Nine watches.
I could be in for that, but it'd have
and I'll tell you what, it's going to be rough. It's going to be some rough stuff. The first couple of seasons can be tough.
Yeah, I know. I've been there.
It's
but
tough.
It's worth it. It pays off.
It pays. It is a payoff, and also I'm not 75. Just pointing that out. I just physically feel like it.
Quickly.
But otherwise, yeah. So yeah, I want to do Deep Space Nine, and honestly, I'm gonna do one on my birthday week, the next week after. So I got to figure out what I want to do, but I definitely want to do some watches. Just got to figure out how to do it. But I'll continue go watch. I'm putting videos out again, finally. Doctor Who, Skeleton Crew. Go watch Star Trek Unification 765874. Go watch the way Star Trek should have ended. Watch the video. Okay. I have the link in my video. Go watch it. It's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I have a really busy weekend. I don't know if I'm going to make it to Ballbusters. Don't know. We were talking about doing a Path of Exile 2 stream, but I don't know now because that's actually just the early
access
that starts tomorrow. I thought the free stuff started tomorrow. So I don't know. What's that?
It just said denied.
Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure. It's only like $25 for early access, which isn't bad for as big of a game that it is.
That's not terrible.
Wait, what about Indiana Jones?
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, does that come out this weekend?
It's already out. Yeah.
Apparently
I
it
haven't
is
seen
out.
a fucking thing about that.
My
Yeah,
brother
there's
was
a
watching-
reason why.
My brother was watching somebody stream it. He's like, it looks god fucking.
Well, I would say usually, like, if it's been 24 hours, usually people are at least bitching about it by now. Anyhow, I don't know what's happening this weekend, but I will be back here Monday for Monday Night Bloodbath, talking about Lord knows what. And then back here for a weekend pregame. Maybe I'll get a video. I don't know. I'm working on a project. I've got a new project. I'm hoping to have it out by the end of the year if I can find time to work on it. And I might need some beta testers. So when that happens, I'll let you guys know.